What is up, guys? It is Luke here, just waiting for my webcam to pop on. I've got some nice sunny lines in me right now because my blinds won't close all the way. It is morning here in Australia. I was speaking with Anthony, who I'll introduce you to in a second here, about how it's always weird me being in the future here in Australia. Is anyone in here right now, in Australia right now? We've got a couple hundred people on right now. And what we're going to do today, we're going to get started really quickly, so we don't take up too much of your time today in terms of just talking on about funny jokes, me and Anthony bantering about how he looks like Justin Timberlake, or how he does anyway. So we're not going to go into too much about that today because we have a lot of stuff to cover, and the key thing I wanted to cover today is going to be about conversions, guys. So it doesn't matter how many Instagram fans you have, it doesn't matter how big your fan page is. At the end of the day, what matters is how you're going to actually convert them from fans into an actual funnel. So I'm going to be continuously doing webinars on how to actually get traffic, how to actually build your Instagram following, how to do all your stuff on your actual platforms that you're on. Since this is an Instamate, this is our follow-up webinar, webinar number 2 for our Instamate Welcome Series for 2017. What I wanted you guys to do is get the idea of how you're actually going to convert after you've got all the traffic and fans and followings that you're going to be building through Instamate itself and Instagram itself there as well. So again, the 3 steps. Step number 1, guys, is all about how to put out high value content onto your page and how to automate this process so you guys don't have to do it yourself. That is exactly what Instamate does for you. If you haven't watched webinar 1, I'll send that out again after this when I send the replay for this out as well. Make sure you go ahead and watch that. That's step 1. Step 2 is about engagements and how to get people to actually see all this high value content that you are posting, because again, you need people to see your content and engage with the page and like the content you're posting. So how do we actually get traffic to that content and to that page itself? That's step number 2. Now, step number 3, guys, is how do we then take people from our actual Instagram pages, and more importantly, what do we do with them, and how do we actually build a profitable funnel that builds us an email lists and that actually makes us money. And as Anthony, who I have here today, he will say to you guys, it doesn't matter how many fans you have, how many followers you have, all that matters is how much money you guys are going to be making and how much value you can provide to your audience there as well. Now, a quick introduction to Anthony here. He's sold over $500 million online. That wasn't my Australian accent, guys. That was, you heard that right, $500 million online. So I sold over 1 million books on TV. You would have seen him on TV in past if you're in the US. He's got his new show out now, actually, all coming out, I believe, right now in the US. I'm going to introduce him here because we have a lot of stuff to cover. It's going to be a lot of fun today. Again, this is focusing on conversions. This is focusing on how to build a funnel that works. Watch how he does this, guys, because this is not something you'll see every day. This is the first time he's ever shared this outside of his inner circle. So he's actually shared it with us, I guess, on the first webinar. We're doing this again here just to really ensure you guys understand this. SF says, please close the blinds. Don't worry about the blinds, SF. Worry about the screen you're about to see. That's with Anthony there. That's going to show you how to really help converting. No matter, you can use this for social, for Instagram itself, but you can also use it for Facebook, any form of traffic whatsoever, guys. So I'm going to introduce Anthony here, and I'll hand it over to you, my friend.
All right, everybody. So I'm excited to be here, Luke, and I'm going to go on and grab the screen here. And then, guys, we will be getting started here in just a second. I'm going to go on and take care of a few things on my screen here, and then we're going to get started teaching you how to start getting conversions and making money. 1 second. All right, everybody, I want to welcome you to our income workshop. I'm going to get my webcam on here. All right, I want to welcome you to our income workshop, and here's what you're going to learn on this workshop is how you can literally have your own business online in under 20 minutes. We call it the profit cycle, and we've done it for you. And I am super excited. As you all know, my name is Anthony Morrison, and I am thrilled to be able to share this with you. If you're excited about learning it, Give me some yeses in the chat box. You know, I always give away my cash prize at the very end. So all you've got to do is stay engaged, stay listening, pay close attention, and I'm going to show you some super, super cool stuff. All right, so here's what's coming up in this workshop. And I think it's super, super important that you know what you're about to see. All right, so here's what's coming up. I'm going to share with you the #1 mistake that cost me, and this cost me over $200,000 per month. What do you think? Would you all agree that this is a story you can learn from? Just say yes if you feel like you can learn from this. Absolutely. This is a story we should all learn from. This is how I lost $200,000 a month. Not how I made it, okay? I'm going to show you the most profitable business model that you can launch right here, right now, all right? And I'm going to give you a live demo. I'm going to show you how you can build your own profit cycle. And I'll tell you exactly what the profit cycle is in a minute. I'll show you how it works. I'll show you how to put it all together. But I'm going to show you how you can launch not 1, but 10 profit cycle businesses in under 20 minutes. How many of you are up for the challenge? Just say yes if you're up for the challenge of that. 10 of your own businesses in 10 of the most profitable, most powerful, most exciting niches in under 20 minutes. I guarantee you're going to see it live in just a little bit. I'm going to give you some 7-figure case studies, and I'm going to show you how there's an opportunity here for you to literally have it done for you. But before we get there, I need to talk to you about my $250,000 failure. I told you, I'm going to tell you a story that you can learn from. It's important for you to know the mistakes that I made so you don't make them for yourself. A good mentor, a good coach is going to teach you, share with you, and be open and transparent with you about their failures. Because after all, a lot of our lessons in life are learned from our failures, okay? This can save you hundreds of thousands of dollars right here, right now. This is a time for you to pay close attention. I'm going to show you how I failed and how I've now prevented this from ever happening to me and from ever happening to you. So I'm sure that you probably feel that that's really good. Let me show you my very first business model online. Okay, this was my very first business model. It was very, very simple, okay? Basically, I just simply put ads on Google, okay, advertising, and I sent people to this website. And when they got to this website, I sold them performance parts for Ford Mustangs. Nothing special, nothing crazy, nothing, oh my gosh, right? But that business generated over $250,000 a month in sales. And I was, I think, 22, 23. How many of you would agree that's pretty good? Just say yes if you think that was pretty good. That was pretty good stuff, right? $250,000 a month. So, of course, here I am. I'm 23 or so years old. I'm in college. I think that my life is just rocking. I remember thinking, I was going to medical school, and I remember thinking, well, I'd be a doctor. Look at this. All I did was just boom, 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 $250,000 a month. And that mentality, that thought process even got worse. It even got worse if you can even imagine it, because, look, this was my first website right here. I want you to take a quick look. It wasn't all that pretty. It wasn't all that great. But all I was doing was selling the parts that I love, doing something I'm passionate about, doing something I loved online, which was Ford Mustangs and cars. I was selling all these car parts. I overlooked one key thing right here on this page, right here. I overlooked one key thing that ended up costing me a fortune. But here I was on top of the world making a ton of money. So I thought, I am set for life. Have any of you ever thought that before? Have any of you ever thought, man, I'm just set for life? Yeah, I see some people saying yes, only to be ripped back down to earth to realize you're not set for life, right? You've got a plan to have that long-term future success. A lot of times things on the internet are just fly-by-night successes. Unfortunately, this was one of them. And then my mentality of I'm on top of the world even got worse when I set up a second $250,000 a month business online, and it looked just like this. If you notice, it looked a lot like the e-commerce one. The only difference is I sent all this traffic, all these customers, to a website that was literally just promoting affiliate products. How many of you have heard of affiliate products? Just say yes. Okay, I see a lot of people saying affiliate. Affiliate just simply means you don't have to sell your own products. You're selling somebody else's products. Simple. They do all the work. You get paid a commission. Life is great, and it's super, super, super easy, right? But take a look at this website. This is my old credit card marketing. I was affiliate for all the different banks. And this is literally one of my sites. And if you take a look at it, you'll notice something that's on the site I'm right in the center. I never paid attention to it, okay? Didn't know what I didn't know. So this site, making $250,000 a month. Look, here's some of the checks. This is just to prove, okay? This is not money that I'm making right now. This is not me telling you you're about to make all this money. This is me showing you the money I lost, okay? That's my disclaimer for this. This is the money that I no longer make because I didn't know what I didn't know. Look at these checks. $94,000, $101,000, $103,000. There's 6 checks right here, and for those of you that kind of think, oh, anybody can fake 6, well, it's hard to fake 12. There's the other 6. That's an entire year, okay? That's an entire year of checks from my affiliate marketing business. How many of you feel like that's pretty good? If you have 2 businesses, not 1 but 2, doing over $250,000 a month, you're literally sitting on $500,000 a month in revenue. Can you imagine at 20-something years old what happened with my life? I can tell you what happened. This all happened. All of a sudden, I ended up plastered all over all kinds of news media outlets. I was on the cover of Home Business Magazine for my e-commerce business, which crushed it even during a recession. I was on CNN. I was in the Chicago Tribune. I was featured in the Los Angeles Times. I was on Investor.com, Fox News, all kinds of places. In fact, even the craziest thing in the world happened to me, and that was I had my own television show. You know, I had had so much success with what I had done online that I wrote a couple of books. I wrote a couple of books on affiliate marketing and on internet marketing, and I had my own television show with my good friend Mark Victor Hansen, and we sold this book teaching people how to do what I was doing. How many of you feel like that's pretty exciting? Just say yes. I mean, I was on top of the world, right? I see some of you saying, I've seen that show. I remember seeing that show. Yeah, that was me. We sold over 1 million books on internet marketing. 1 million books. We have people all over the world that now do internet marketing because they were inspired to and they were educated by me about what I was doing. It's my life story, right? And then something crazy happened. And it's unfortunate, but things do happen. As you can tell, I work from home. My dog barks in the background. I can't make her be quiet. So this is the lifestyle I live. This is the lifestyle that we want you to live, right? So something crazy happened. You see, overnight, Google made a change. And when they made a change, I lost everything. I went from $200,000 checks to literally, guys, almost nothing overnight. Overnight, someone else made a change somewhere that controlled and changed my entire life, right? And it taught me a very valuable lesson in business. And I want you to write this down. I want you to focus on this. I want you to make this a focal point of your success path, okay? Have control. Have control of your business. Don't let somebody else control it. And when you think you have control, look at it again and make sure you really have control. Because look, most businesses, they rely on Google and Facebook and Yahoo and YouTube and all these companies to get their customers. So guess what? When they make a change, it sets you up for failure. Because now all of a sudden, you got those big websites and they're sitting out there in this big World Wide Web, but guess what? It's like having an ice cream store in the middle of the desert. It's not going to do you any good unless you've got people that know it's there. How many of you are with me on this? Just say yes if you're with me. Maintain control of your business because, look, I'll tell you, it sucked. How would you feel if you went from $200,000 a month in 2 different businesses to almost zero overnight? How many of you would be sick to your stomach? How many of you would be motivated to figure out how you failed and how to never allow that to happen again? Just say yes if you're with me. You see, the things in life that bring us down are the things that help us build a firm foundation so that when we go back up again, we never crumble, right? And that's exactly what this did. This taught me a good lesson, and it was a lesson I needed to learn. And that is why, from this failure, okay, I came up with my profit cycle formula. And literally, this profit cycle formula gives you control over your business. And it works with anything. It'll work with e-commerce. It works with affiliate marketing. It works with selling your own products. It literally works with anything and everything that you could want to do online. I have a question for you. How many of you are in affiliate marketing right now? Just type number 1 in. If you're in e-commerce, type number 2 in. If you sell your own products or services or you're a consultant or whatever, type number 3 in. I see 1s, I see 2s, I see 3s. You see, this is a model that works with all of that, and it fail-proofs. And that's what's super exciting. How many of you would like for me to teach you this model today? Just say yes if you'd like for me to show this to you. I see lots and lots of people saying yes. Very, very good. Well, listen, before I go any further, I have to give you some disclaimers. I have to give you some reality and some expectations. First of all, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a real business. Are you with me? Just type number 1 if you are with me. This is not something where you click a couple buttons and boom, you make millions of dollars and it all flies out of cash registers and shit like that, okay? This is a real business. It's going to need time. It's going to need dedication. It's going to need attention. It's going to need a little bit of you, because the results are not the same for everybody, because everybody doesn't put in the same amount of effort. How many of you agree with me on that? Just say yes. You see, if you're willing to work your butt off, you're going to have more success than the person that wants to sit around, eat some popcorn, and watch some movies, okay? So if you're ready, if you're dedicated, then you can do this, because the number 1 question I get asked is, how long is it going to take me to make money doing this, right? Or anything online. And I'm telling you right now, if you're dead serious, okay, we can help you. But we want you to be able to dedicate and commit right now to a full 60 days. A full 60 days is what it takes to really pay attention, to learn, to consume, to implement, okay? And we only want students that are going to never give up. As you can see, you can't make this stuff up. This is a mantra that I teach. My students all over the world believe in it. I have a question. How many of you are willing to believe in it right now and willing to never give up? You get started and you never stop. You never give up. You never fail because you never quit trying. Just say yes. I see lots and lots and lots of yeses. If you're ready, I'm ready. I'm going to show you how this is done. I want you to take ownership over your success. There's no guarantees, right? It takes hard work. It takes ownership. It takes pride. I talked about this not too long ago on my Facebook about having pride in what you do and how important it is, not only to your success, but to how other people feel when you impact their lives. You got to take pride in every single thing that you do, and if you do that, you can have massive success. Guys, I'm going to introduce you here to the profit cycle formula. Look at it. Take a picture. Write some notes. Okay? This is the profit cycle formula, and it works like this. This is all businesses fall into this, okay? And I'm going to show you how to mold it to all businesses. First, you've got to get some traffic. You got to have customers coming this way, all right? Now, instead of sending them to one of these big web pages, what we want to do is we want to send them to an opt-in page. Now, this opt-in page is designed to grab their email address. You see right there where it says step number 3, emails are collected. Now, the reason that this is so important is, let me ask you guys something. If you have 1 million people come to your website, and let's say, I don't know, 40% of them put their email address in, and you've got 400,000 people on your email list. If step number 1 over there, if the traffic from Google and Yahoo and all that stuff, if it completely dries up and it dies and it's gone, do you think you can still get those 400,000 people to come back to your business and buy more from you? Just say yes. You see, because with the click of a button, you can send an email, and you can instantly get all those people right back to your business, and you don't have to worry about step number 1 anymore. Nobody else gets control over your business but you. Does everybody see that? Just say yes if you see that. Email marketing is the long-term sustainable success path, right? Because when you build an email list, guys, you own it, you control it, nobody can take it from you. And it's worth its weight in gold, right? I look at my email marketing accounts as little bank accounts, because I know that at any point in time I can click a button and I can generate revenue. And I can click a button and I can generate revenue. And guess what? Step number 4 is even more exciting, because it says autoresponders. That's where it literally is automatically sending out these emails for me every single day. I don't even have to do it on my own, and I still make money from it. Now, of course, you've got to write the email messages. How many of you feel like you might be a little sketchy? You may not know how to write emails that actually get conversions and make you money. Just say yes. All right, I see lots of people saying yes. Very good. I'm going to show you how to fix that problem. Hang tight, stay with me. This is an in-depth, we're going for it training, so you're going to learn. And then there's what we call the profit centers. That is, how do we make money online? We've got all these people coming to our website. They're opting in. We've got these email addresses, but what do we make money with? I mean, what do we promote? Where do we get paid, right? How many of you are with me on that? Yeah? Okay, I'm going to show you exactly what we promote. I'm going to show you the profit centers. I'm going to show you how you can start doing this right here, right now. We're going to break down, okay, the 6 steps of the profit cycle. So we're getting ready to break each one of these down, and I'm going to talk to you about each one in depth so that I can make sure that you understand it, okay? So let's go with step number 1, and that's traffic. All right, guys, so step number 1 is traffic. It's just visitors to your website. Without traffic, you can't make any money on the internet. It's literally like having your business hanging out in the middle of a desert. No one's there, no one can buy. That's just how it works. So you've got to have traffic. Now, it can come from Facebook, Google, Yahoo, and all this other stuff. But I have figured out a method, okay, to get free traffic. Legitimately good free traffic, stuff that we're doing every single day right here, right now in our business. How many of you would like to learn how to do that? Just say yes. That's legitimate, and let me get this straight. It's not some crappy thing you've seen on the internet where you exchange a bunch of stuff and all that. This is just a legitimate, good method that we've figured out that works. I'm going to share it with you. Traffic. This is step number 1, and it's key. Step number 2 is your opt-in page. Okay, so step number 2 is your opt-in page. This is where you grab someone's email address, and in order to do that, you've got to give them something for free. So this is the page that visitors land on, and these are the key to the long-term free traffic and revenue for your business. How many of you see that little opt-in page right there on the screen? That's for dog training. It says, I'd like to give you this free book, Discover the Simple Steps that you can use to train your dog quickly. And then if they click that little button, they opt into your email list, plus they get this free book. How many of you feel like these opt-in pages are pretty cool? Just say yes. All right. Now, the next step, it's going to be the lead magnet. Now, what the lead magnet is this is the free book. This is the free something that you give people in exchange to get them to give you their email address, okay? So it's an exchange. You present to them on this website, this one-page website, that they get something for free if they give you their information, right? So the better the lead magnet, the more the people will opt in. That's why we always say, and you might want to write this down, that the best lead magnet is a free ebook because it has value, right? Now, how many of you feel like making one of these ebooks is probably difficult? Getting the graphics, writing the words, making the images, making the books, delivering it to people, just say yes. Yeah. All right. I'm going to show you how it's literally already done for you by our team. Pretty cool stuff. All right. So the lead magnet. All right. Now, the next step is the emails. This is writing the emails, okay, that go out to all those subscribers. So somebody subscribes to your list, all right, from your opt-in page, and then they get their free ebook, and then you start sending them emails. The better the email, the more money you'll make. That's how it works. Now, you can hire someone to write emails for you. They will charge upwards of $300 per email. I want you to think about that, per email. So for a month's worth of emails, a copywriter could charge you $9,000. Now, that would be one of the best, okay? Now, you've got some lower tier copywriters that will write emails for you that might charge you somewhere around $3,000. But that's for a solid month, right? So that's for a year's worth of emails. If you were just sending one a day and you only had one profit cycle business, on the low end, okay, that's $36,000 a year to have somebody else write your emails for you. How many of you feel like it might be better for you to write your own? Say yes. Okay, I see lots of people saying yes. Question, what if I paid somebody to write them for you? Would that be even better? Type the number 1 in it. That would be even better. Okay, just wondering. All right, step number 4 is the emails. We'll talk more about that later. Now, step number 5, it's the autoresponders. This is where the real magic happens, okay? This is where things start to change and start to kind of happen without you even being there or being present, all right? This is where the autoresponders automatically start sending out these promotional emails. You've written the emails, you've stuck them in this autoresponder, and now it automatically starts sending them out. You don't even have to do anything. It just happens, okay? Now, these are not expensive. They're very inexpensive to set up. And literally, you set it up and you forget about it. And every time somebody opts into that page that you have in your profit cycle, boom, emails start going out. And it's automatic. You can be flying in the air. You can be asleep in bed. You can be on a vacation, or you can be sitting right at your computer working, right? And guess what? It's still making you money. How many of you like autoresponders? Just say yes. I love autoresponders. We live on our autoresponders, okay? So that's the 5th step. Now, the 6th step, profitable offers. You're going to want to have offers that make money, because guess what? Not all offers are created equal. Meaning, you could send out an email and promote dog training guide number 1 and make like $20, and you could promote dog training guide number 2 and make like $200. So it's all about what makes the most money, and there's thousands of different offers, guys, to choose from. There's not just a few. There's a lot. So you've got to know which ones work and which niches make the most money. How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes. I see lots of people. Now I want to take just a second to talk about somebody, because success does happen, and when success happens, we need to highlight it. We need to talk about it. We need to share it so that you know that it's possible. Success happens. Josh Siegel. So Josh works in my office for me. He was our event planner for many, many years. Knew nothing about internet marketing. He had no clue what he was doing. He was literally anti-internet marketing, if that can even be a word in our office, because he just refused to learn anything about what we did online. He was basically just an event planner and ran all of the nuances of a business, but nothing for this. I sat him down and I said, Josh, you got to learn, you have to learn the profit cycle business. You have to learn how to send your emails. You've got to learn how to do this. He just had, literally, just a few days ago, his first $6,000 day. You can see, I was so proud of him, I actually posted it on Facebook. You can see where it says, I think it says yesterday at 2:47 or something, $6,000, or $6,003.70, his first $6,000 day. How many of you would love a $6,000 day? Just say yes in the chat box for me. A $6,000 day. All right? Now, Josh has been at this for about a year. He's had $500 days. He's had $700 days. He's been on the climb. You see, success is about persistence. It's about, like I said, taking pride in what you do. And he's climbed his way to the top. He's doing $6,000 a day. Pretty phenomenal stuff. Check this guy out. Now, we call him SB, okay, because obviously I cannot pronounce his name properly. But he wrote into our support staff. You can see, Morrison Publishing, thank you. He started a conversation with us. And essentially, he wrote, and he actually filmed a video. So the picture of him there is a screenshot of the video. I didn't want to spend a whole 2 hours playing a video for you guys. But he says that he got, he basically learned my email domination. He said, it has changed their internet marketing journey. Since then, they've earned over $30,000 in affiliate commissions and are still on path to do even more. You see, guys, when you learn the profit cycle, you can earn a lot of money. SB, right? Coming from India, doing phenomenal stuff, and has earned over $30,000, right? Everybody say congratulations in the chat box, because you know what? When we see people have success, when we see people do things that are extraordinary, right? We should reward them. We should acknowledge them. And in doing so, we acknowledge the fact that we want to be just like, we want to do what they do, right? Why would we not? We all want to be successful. And that's why I want to share this with you. I want to show you a profit cycle in action. I want to pull out my whiteboard and I want to walk you through how this works. If you're excited about this, if you want to learn this, if you want me to draw this out for you and kind of show it to you in action, just say yes in the chat box for me. Let me see lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of yeses. I see them coming in. Keep them coming. The more you put them in, the more excited I get. The more excited I get, probably the better I'm going to do with this training, right? I see lots and lots of yeses. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pop out of this. All right, let me just move it down there. All right, and then I'm going to show you two things. All right, so guys, I want you to take a look at your screen right now, okay? This is one of our profit cycles in action. All right. So if you take a look, and I'll try to zoom in on this. Let's see if it'll let me zoom in there. Okay. So this can probably give you A little bit. Everybody can see it good? Say yes. All right, very good. So this is one of our profit cycles in action. As you can see, it's a simple one-page website. All right. On this website, we have some bullet points for the reasons why people would want this free book. You can notice we also have a very good-looking, very intriguing, very inviting book that was listed right here on this page. And it says, I'd like to give you my free book. Pretty simple. And of course, if someone clicks this button right here, watch what happens. It pops up, and you can see that I've got some filler text in there. It pops up and it says, okay, enter in your information and you'll get this free book. Does everybody see how that's literally step 1 and 2 of the profit cycle? Like literally the traffic comes, they see this, and they opt in, and now you've collected the email address. Just say yes if you see that. Okay? All right, I see lots and lots and lots and lots of people saying it. All right, saying yes. Very good. Keep them coming, keep them coming. We want to make sure we're all on the same page. Okay. So once somebody puts in their email address, where do they go? Somebody give me an answer in the chat box. Where do you think they go? All right, that's right. They go to 2 places, okay? Number 1, they go into your autoresponder list. And number 2, they go to what we call the thank you page. Let me show you the thank you page. All right? This is the thank you page. Do you guys see right here where it says download your free book? Does everybody see that? It says download your free book. All right? And then, look, if they click right here, they can download the free book. Watch. I'll show you. Watch this. Boom. Here's the free book. Look at this. Start reading the free book right here, right now, right online. Look at that. Pretty simple stuff, okay? But on your thank you page, okay, you also want to generate revenue and money. How many of you would like to make money right here on the thank you page? Just say yes. If you would like to make money on the thank you page. Yeah, who doesn't want to do that? It'd be crazy to say no. So look, you've got the email. You can send those emails to people and make money, but guess what? There's real estate on this thank you page that you need to use to be profitable. Check this out. Look, guys, right down here it says special bonus. Get your own, and I have a little bracket that says insert, right? So you can insert whatever it is that you are giving away, right? Whatever it is that you're promoting. Now, there's an option for you to have a video right here on your thank you page, or you could take the video off. Doesn't matter, right? And then there's a button that says, give me free instant access. This is where you put the link to any of your affiliate products. So if it's an internet marketing, basically profit cycle like this, then you would give away and you would promote something internet marketing related. If it was something in the fitness industry or the survival industry or the weight loss industry or any of these, dog training, pets, you would just simply promote something else here. Does everybody see how you put your affiliate link right here on the thank you page and you make money? Just say yes. All right, I see lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. You see, this is where you can make some good money. Guys, really good money. And here's the thing. It doesn't have to be done just in the internet marketing industry. Look at this. We have dog training, golf, green and solar energy, personal development, survival, dating advice for women, dating advice for men, auto insurance, lowering your insurance, golf, real estate investing, all kinds of different things that follow the same exact profit cycle funnel. It's get the email address, give away a free book, put them on the thank you page, let them download it, but then also promote an affiliate offer right then and right there. How many of you want to do that? Just say yes. I think everybody wants to do that. Who doesn't want to do that? Okay, that is literally, this is one of the best ways that you guys can start making money on the internet is to have your own profit cycles, okay? Now, let me draw this out for you because I do think it's important that you actually see how this works. So I've got this cool little whiteboard out, and hopefully everybody can see it. Everybody see it real good? Just say yes if you can see it. All right. When I do these trainings live like this, I get so excited I start to lose my voice and all kinds of stuff. My wife sits in there and laughs at me. She's literally like right there. And she's like, why are you jumping around? But I got this new desk where I can stand up. And so I'm like I'm on a stage, so I'm wanting to walk, and I might walk off camera. You never know what's going to happen with me when I'm on here. All right, so listen. let's draw out the profit cycle so we can take it step by step, okay? So here's how the profit cycle works. The very first step, okay, of the profit cycle, this is the first step, all right? You've got to have what we call traffic, okay? Now this traffic, once you start to generate that traffic, it goes over here, okay? And it goes to what we call your opt-in page, which, by the way, I just shared with you. All right, so your opt-in page. This is where you get the email address, okay? So this is where you get the email address that you'll need, okay, in order, obviously, to promote. Now, once somebody opts in, there are two places that they go. Can anybody tell me what two things are about to happen when somebody puts basically their email address? We also get their name, but I'll just draw that out. Email address. That's right. So the first thing that's going to happen is they're going to go over here to the thank you page. All right, so they're going to go to the thank you page, which is going to have your affiliate link on it so that you can now make money. Everybody good with that? You can now make money from this thank you page. So this is Profit Center number one. Okay, the number two thing that happens is they go into what we call your database of email addresses. We call this an autoresponder, okay? Now, this autoresponder has two options, all right? Two options that take place, all right? So pay close attention. There's two options here. Option number one is that they get the automated, okay, so automated emails. All right, so option number one is they get automated emails. So what ends up happening? Well, you got like email one, you got email two, and so on and so forth, okay? And these automated emails, all right in here, these guys right here, they make you money, okay? All right, and then the next thing that happens, the other option, is you have what we call broadcast emails. Now, let's talk about the difference in the broadcast emails, because what we want to talk about is it makes big money. All right? Big money with the broadcast emails. So let's talk about what the difference is real fast, because I want you to know this, I want you to learn this, I want you to understand this. An automated email, this goes out to everyone as they join your email list. So what that means is you may have an email that instantly goes out when somebody joins your list. So if you have 100 people join your list today, how many people will get that automated email today? Type it in the chat box. 100 people join your list today. That's right. Julia, Chris, Sharon, Jerome, Linda, Karen, everybody's saying 100. Okay. But let's just say, all right, let's just say that your list is 9,871 people on your list. If you send a broadcast email today, how many people are going to get that email? Put it in the chat box. That's right, 9,871. Broadcast emails, they go to your whole list at one time. So when you get really good at broadcast emails, you are sending one email, boom, and everybody gets it. And so when everybody gets it, there's more opportunity to make more money from it. How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes. Guys, this is the profit cycle. Because look, inside of these emails right here, okay, we'll call it the green. This, we'll just say, inside of here, we call this the profit zone. All right, we call it the profit zone, and here's why. Because no matter what, you can promote affiliate products, okay? You can promote CPA products. You can promote e-com products. You can promote your products. You can promote anything and everything that you want right here inside of this profit zone, okay? All you've got to do is know what to promote and then have your custom profit cycle funnels built. So each one of these profit cycles is its own business. So it all starts off with niches. Now, some of the hot niches, you may want to write this down, some of the hot niches to be in would be internet marketing. So teaching people internet marketing would be dating advice. So we'll just call it dating. So there's tons of people that get online. They're looking for advice on dating. They're looking for advice on relationships, things like that. There's tons of people that are online looking for pet information, pet training, and how to make my pet do this, that, and the other. So that's obviously something that you can clearly jump right into and do very well with. There's survival, right? Survival. This is a key industry. We've had people that have made millions of dollars in that industry, okay? The survival industry. This is preparing for disasters and things like that. What about golf? There's not a whole lot that a person won't do in order to try to figure out how to improve their golf swing, okay? We figured this out, and this is just one of the things, this is just part of life. People want their golf swing to be better, okay? Green energy, like when you're going green, right? Green and solar. This is big because, look, when you find something that people are passionate about, that's when you find something that will last an eternity. When you find these fly-by-night things, not so much. How many of you feel like people that are passionate about the dating niche, or the iron niche, the pet niche, probably going to be passionate about it forever, right? And to answer Michael's question, as I digress, first of all, Michael says, is this a replay? It looks like you're wearing the same shirt as last time. Couple of things. Number one, we're live. Number two, I don't believe I've ever worn this shirt. And number three, I've never done this presentation before. So we're live. Live and in action here, learning the profit cycle formula here, which I think is totally and completely phenomenal. So how many of you feel like you've got a good grasp on this funnel right here, this cycle? How many of you feel like you've got a good grasp on it? Okay? I see lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. Now, let me ask you something. How many of you feel like it may be difficult for you, okay, and we'll talk about this in a minute, it may be difficult for you to build this opt-in page and build it the right way? Just say yes if you feel like that's possible. Okay? I see a few people saying yes. How many of you feel like it might be hard for you to build the thank you page and connect it to the opt-in page? In other words, a little bit of tech. Okay? Some people saying yes. How many of you feel like it might be hard to find these offers that you should promote? Say yes. All right. Just trying to see where you feel like your failure points might be. How many of you feel like it might be difficult for you to write these emails? Maybe these emails are the thing that will hold you back, writing the actual emails. Okay? Very, very cool. I'm going to talk to you a little bit in a minute. Okay? We're going to jump back into the presentation. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about how you can literally, with one click of a button, you can have this profit cycle funnel that you see right here on your screen. One click of a button, it will be installed in your account for you. Absolutely 100% yours. How many of you would like that? And not only this one, let me show you. We've got other ones. Check this out. We'll take a look at, let's see, what about dog training? So check this out. Here is a dog training profit cycle. Look at this. Here is the dog training page, some bullet points about the dog, a free dog training book available to people, and then of course here is the thank you page for the dog training guide. Like, watch this. Boom. You can download the free book, and of course you can have a video or anything else that you want to promote on here. We have these already built out, okay, for 10 of the hottest niches in internet marketing, right there, all 10 of them. You can see it says student funnels. So in just a little bit, I'm going to show you how you can get them with one click and have them completely installed in your account. Everybody excited about that? Bronca says, I'm not from this earth, but I am. I think. My mom says I am. All right, so let's jump back in to our presentation real fast. Okay, so we went live, all right? And in going live, what we've done is we've made sure that you know the entire profit cycle. But I want to show you in depth, okay, the 3 profit centers to this profit cycle. All right, I want you to see the profit centers because this is where the money comes from. So this is what you need to focus on, okay? So putting it all together, profit center number 1, making money on that thank you page. Again, this is what it looks like, okay? You can literally do this in under 30 minutes. You get traffic, traffic comes to this page, they go to the thank you page, and you have affiliate links on the thank you page, or you have links to your own products, your e-commerce products, or whatever, okay? That is profit center number 1. Here are some results that I'm getting doing the exact same thing. I'm just implementing one of my traffic strategies, and you'll see right here that 2 of my different profit cycles, one's made $24,455, and one's made $8,000. And guess what? That is just from people clicking on ads. That's not even affiliate products. That's me just putting ads on my thank you page and instantly making money when people click. That's $32,000 just from this date range, specifically from my thank you page. How many of you like that? Just say yes. That's 1. And that's really actually the smallest part of being able to generate profits, right? That's the smallest profit center. Profit center number 2 is making money with automated emails. That would be the autoresponders. That would be literally you being able to set it and forget it, okay? Let's take a look at the profit centers revealed here. Profit center number 2, okay? Super, super, super important because as you see, as the funnel goes through, you have these automated emails. They go out and they start making money for you. Look, this is one. This is just one product, guys, that I promote in my autopilot emails. I get consistent sales every single day because as people are coming in, they're getting these emails. I'm not doing anything. I'm generating profits while I build my list. So under my guidance, I'm going to show you how this is done because you can see this is just one product. And in 2016, I made $15,303 from it, right? Now, again, that's just one product, and you can see a couple of my paychecks. I just took random screenshots to show you, yes, this works. These are my results. They're not your results. They're nobody else's results. They're just mine. But you need to see that it works, right? Right? How many of you are inspired when you see this? Just say yes. I agree. All right, lots of people are inspired. That's my goal, inspire you, get you up, right? Get you excited because this is where it's at. If you want to be successful, if you don't want to be successful, you can log off this webinar. I've seen 10 people have left this webinar since we started. 10 people. That's 10 people that don't want to change their lives. That's 10 people that aren't interested in being successful. That's 10 people that don't want to take pride in what they do. And that's okay. But for all of you that are still here, for all of you that are interested, for all of you that do want to take pride, I'm going to show you how I can guide you along the way. All right? Because look, generating autopilot commissions, this is 100% set it and forget it. The more emails that you add, meaning the more subscribers you get, the more income you make. And it happens for years to come. Okay? I've had some automated emails set up for over 5 years that still to this day generate revenue for me and make me money. That's what's so exciting about this. But I'll be honest with you. The most profitable by far of the 3 profit centers is this one right here. And that is the broadcast emails. Guys, these are just some of the broadcast emails that I sent out in 2016. This is just some of them. If I put them all in here, it would be absurd, and most of you would think I was crazy. $19,000 on one of these. $194,000 on the other. $17,000, $93,000. I have tons of these where I would send out one broadcast email, okay? And these are in different niches too. They're not all in the same niche. And literally make an insane amount of money because I'm reaching my entire list. How many of you want to send out broadcast emails? Just say yes if that's inspiring. I mean, look, if you want your own profit cycle, say yes. Put it in the chat box. Say it. Put it out there. Say, I want this. I want my profit cycle. I'd like 10 profit cycle businesses ready to rock. I'm excited. Heck yeah, I was too when I figured this out, and you should be. But let's discuss why people fail. Let's discuss why people fail. How many of you feel like it's equally important to know why people fail so that when you get started, you don't make those same mistakes? Just say yes. You see, I'm a big believer in transparency. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, hey guys, if you enroll in my course, nobody fails, because that's BS. And I don't lie, and I'm transparent, right? I like to tell you the truth. So let me break it down for you. After 10 years of teaching this, 10 years of showing people what to do, let me show you why people fail. Opt-in pages. Most people don't know how to build them, okay? Most people think that literally, okay, that it costs a fortune to build a landing page, to build one of those opt-in pages. So most people stop before they ever got started. They get a course that teaches them how to do this, but then they don't want to implement it because they're scared it's going to cost them a lot of money, or they're scared they're going to do it wrong. Or maybe they do build their pages, but by the time they've got it built, they've done it wrong and they don't get good results, and they quit right here on step one. How many of you have quit on step one? Just say yes. Be honest with yourself right here, right now. Let's change your life today. Let's make a difference. Let's say today is the day that I'm not going to continue to do the same stuff I've been doing because I'm tired of having the same results and being disappointed, being unhappy, being unfulfilled, feeling like I am not having the success that I want to have, that I need to have, and that I deserve. Right? In order to do that, you've got to put it out there. You've got to say to yourself and to everyone else, listen, I haven't done it right, but that's okay, because today I can make a change. There's no day better than today to make a change that will make a difference in your life. My good friend Mark Victor Hansen told me that when I was about 27 years old. And every single day, I remember that. There's no time like now to make a change that makes a difference in your life. Let's discuss lead magnets, okay? Let's discuss lead magnets. Hey, at the end of the day, a lot of people don't know where to start. How do I make my own ebook? How do you create an ebook? Bet you it costs a fortune. You've got to be a good writer. You've got to have a graphic designer. And hey, by the way, once you make one, how do you get people to get it? Like, how do I get the ebook to somebody, right? How many of you feel like you would quit on building your profit cycle right here at this point because you don't really know how to write a book, you don't really know how to design a cover, and you really don't know how to get it to people once you do? Just say yes. If this might be your failure point, if you can identify with this. You see, I see so many people. I see Penny, Nicole, George, Anthony, Anita, Chris, Ellen, Kevin, Bronca. I see Carlos. I mean, it's okay. I see Ryan Patterson. How are you, sir? I see Darlene. I see so many people. Dr. Carl, a lot of people saying, this is where I would stop. This is where I might fail, right? I don't want students left behind. We'll talk about it, okay? What about autoresponders and emails? Most people don't know how to set them up properly. And listen, not all emails are created equal, right? How many of you get emails right now that land in your spam box? Just say yes. Okay. When an email lands in your spam box, it's like taking dollar bills and throwing it in the trash can. Because if an email is in your spam box, you're probably not going to open it, not going to click on it, not going to respond to it, and therefore whoever sent it isn't going to make any money, right? So what do we do about that? Well, we've got to fix it. But do you really want to invest $300 per email for a copywriter? I mean, the financial investment alone makes people quit. They look at it and they say, oh my gosh, I don't want to spend $300 for one email to get written. So the inability, after you, let's say you build your page, right? You've got your profit cycle built. You're getting subscribers, but now you come to yourself, oh my gosh, how do I do emails? What do I do? I don't want to spend $300 on an email, but all the ones I'm sending aren't working. You see, people will quit here. How many of you might quit right here? Might would say, listen, this isn't for me. I've worked my butt off. I've built all this stuff, and now I can't figure it out. Yeah. I see Sharon. I see Chris. I see Mary, Linda, Chris, you don't ever give up, right? I see Allison. I see Kevin. I see Dave. I see a lot of people, right? Autoresponders. This is why people give up. This is why they fail. What about profitable offers? Say you've done everything right. You've done it all right, right? You've got it all done. But you send out emails, people click. It hits the inbox. But you're not making any money. You see, a lot of people don't know how to choose the offers that are going to make them the most money. If you're getting paid $10 to promote the same thing I'm getting paid $30 to promote, then at the end of the day, I'm probably going to make more money than you. And there's different types of affiliate offers that you can promote. There's ones that will pay you literally for people to click on things. There's ones that will pay you for leads. And they'll sometimes pay you up to $100 when somebody just puts in their name and their email and their phone number. And you can literally get paid up to $100 in some niches, right? So it's not always about having to sell something. Sometimes it's about just pushing somebody to do a specific action, right? How many of you feel like if you had all this done and you sent emails and people were clicking, but you weren't getting any results, you weren't making any money, that you might be enticed to give up at this point? That's like saying I made it all the way to the major leagues and I can't figure out how to tie my damn shoes, so I'm going to quit. Do you see my point? But I see Cynthia, Kenny, Adrian, Pedro, Helen, I see so many people saying, yeah, I would probably give up because I'd be lost. Let me tell you something. You never give up, you never stop, and you never quit. And here's why. Because when you have profitable profit cycles, you can get results like this. Here's one of my profit cycles. This is just one that we run. $409,000 generated on this profit cycle. $409,000. With 30,000 new email addresses subscribed to our email list, right? How many of you feel like those are pretty good results? By the way, those are my results. I will continue to say that, okay? They're my results. Check this out. Here's another profit cycle. It's called profit cycle number 2. Look at this, $225,000 and $225,903 and 25,000 email addresses, all from this profit cycle. Guess what, guys? Both of these profit cycles, they're still running right now as we're talking. They're still running, and they're still doing what they do, and they're still making me money. Guess what? I've got a third one, okay? Check this one out. You can see this, I kind of put the year date range in this one. It kind of let me do a date range. This one has generated $18,000 through like one tracking network we use, and $71,500 in the other. So this is roughly a $90,000 to $100,000 profit cycle, 90 to 100 grand. This is the worst one I've got. This is the lowest one on the totem pole. Anywhere from $100,000 to $400,000 on my profit cycles because I didn't quit, because I did not give up. Now, let me ask you something. Do you think that you might make some of those mistakes that might prevent you from getting the results that I just shared with you? Yes or no? I see lots and lots of people saying yes. My goal is to prevent you from making those mistakes. If you want your own profit cycle and you want it done right, how many of you would be excited if I just did the whole thing for you? I'm talking like the entire thing for you. Just say yes in the chat box. I see lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of yeses. Well, listen, guys. Here's how I can help, okay? I have been teaching this now for about 1.5 years. And what I've done is I have put together an entire system, a full video training that I have spent millions of dollars in the last 10 years testing to show you exactly how it's done. I have set up your email marketing to be 100% automated. We're going to go through it. I'm going to show you. I have already built all of your lead magnets. I want you to think about that. All of those ebooks, I've already built them for you. They're already done. All right? Your profit cycles, completely done for you, 110%. Profitable offers, I've already got them, and I'm giving them to you, showing you basically, well, what we promote and how we do it. Literally, you will have everything you need to click one button and launch your very own profit cycle business. How many of you would like to do that? Just say yes. I see lots and lots of yeses. This eliminates all those failure points, all those things that people say, oh my gosh, well, wait a minute, how can I do it? Well, this is how you prevent those things, right? You prevent them with help and with automation. And that's exactly what I'm here to do, is to help you, but to also automate it for you. Because I believe that most people do want our help. How many of you do want my help to get started and do want my help to make your own profit cycles live with a single click of a button. I see lots and lots and lots of people saying, hell yeah, awesome. I see lots and lots of people saying it's exciting. Well, look, here's what you need. First, what you need is a proven system, okay? You need something that's been tested. You need something that's proven. You need something that's step by step. That's very important. The next thing you need is a done-for-you scenario, okay? So you need something that literally is done for you that you can instantly launch, because we're on the World Wide Web, okay? There's millions of people trying to do stuff, but there's only a few that are actually doing it and taking action and implementing, right? You can launch your businesses in just a few minutes. Would you guys like me to show you how quickly you can launch your very own business using what I have just put together for you? Just say yes if you'd like me to show you that. All right? Very cool. I see lots and lots and lots of yeses. Okay. Well, check this out. Let's jump out of this again. All right? And let's take a look at this. Okay. Now, we're going to talk a little bit, not a ton, we're going to talk a little bit about my email domination program and how we've built in our profit cycles for you. But let me just show you something real fast. Do you guys see all these funnels that I have right here? Do you see all of these? Let me zoom in real fast on this. Let's get these just a tad bit bigger for you. All right, does everybody see where it says student funnels? And you see all of those that are built. Does everybody see that? Just say yes if you see it. I want to make sure it's clear. Okay? Now, you can instantly have all of these profit cycle businesses inside of your account in a single click. Let me show you how it works. All right? Inside, I've got these links listed in over here where it says your profit cycles. So check this out. Let's just scroll down and let's take a look at, I don't know, let's look at the dog training. Let's just look at that. I always like to do dog training. So let's take a look at this dog training niche. You see right here where it says dog training profit cycle. Click this button. Watch what happens. When you click this button, it will instantly open up. Okay, it'll open up in your ClickFunnels account. Of course, if you don't have ClickFunnels, you can download it, but we suggest ClickFunnels. Watch this. Do you see where it says queued? All right, it's setting up. All right, it is literally setting up this profit cycle in my account right now. So watch. I told you you could have it in less than 20 minutes. I want you to take a look at this. It's now flowing. It says it's done. I want you guys to look at this. This profit cycle is now in my account. Watch this. I can view it. All right, here it is. You can see it's in my account. Let's take a look. I've got the opt-in page that's inside of my account right here. I've got it set up so that someone can opt in and go on your list, all right? Then I've got the thank you page already set up for you. You click a button and take a look. Look at this. It's got the free book. We put a nice video on it for you. It's got the free book already sitting there waiting on you. Literally, watch. When a client of yours opts in, when a subscriber opts in, you don't have to worry about an ebook or about a lead magnet. Watch what happens. They say, yeah, I want this, and watch what they do. They click it. Boom. They've got the ebook on dog training that we already built and provided and made it look perfect and awesome. How many of you think that's pretty cool? You can click a button and instantly, like that, you've got your very own profit cycle built in one of the top niches in the entire industry, right? And it's not just built, it's built by our team, it's built by our designers, it's built by our staff. The people that are building my stuff are basically built this, and you click a button, and it's yours, just like that. And let me show you something else, something that I think makes this really, really awesome. How many of you wonder how you would get your affiliate link on the thank you page so you can make money? Just say yes if that's something you'd like me to show you how to do. All right, so when you get your profit cycle funnels, boom, this is how it works. All right, I see lots of yeses. Watch this. All you do is you click this little button right here. It says edit page. When you click the button, all right, little gears start turning, everything's happening. Look at this. There's your ebook. We've already done this for you. Look down here. If you want to use a video, some affiliate products will allow you to use a video to promote their product. Or you could film a video of yourself and say, this is why you want to get this product, right? You can put that video on here. But let's just say you don't want video. Watch this. You just hit the little trash can. Video's gone. No problem. Okay? You see this button right here that says free instant access. All you've got to do is click it. And when you click it right over here, you can put in, right here where it says URL, you just put in your affiliate link, copy and paste. Then anytime somebody clicks that button, they go to your affiliate product that you're promoting and you make money. How many of you feel like that's pretty simple? I see lots and lots of people saying yes. In fact, it's honestly so simple that it takes less than 20 minutes to set this up. It literally takes less than 20 minutes because all you do is click a button and then go in here and put your affiliate link in and hit save, right? Very, very, very simple. How many of you have followed me 100% through this? You can click a button, get your very own profit cycles in your account built for you, already set up, lead magnets, pages, thank you pages, everything. All you got to do is put your affiliate link on the thank you page. Done. Nothing else needed. Just say yes. All right, everybody says, I'm following you, I'm following you, I'm following you, I'm following you, I'm following you. Good. Okay, you'll notice that there's two little countdown timers on here. That's because we've already mobile optimized these pages for you. You don't have to do anything. On a mobile phone, the small timer shows up. On a desktop computer, the big one shows up. Everything done for you. These are mimicked and modeled after my exact one. Watch this. I'll show you how easy it is. We'll just put on this link right here, we'll just put my, let's see. We'll just put my website address on here. Okay? So we'll put my website address in there, and then I will save the page. And then watch. Now, when you go to our thank you page, look, all of a sudden you've got a countdown timer saying, hey, look, you got to hurry up. You got to get this, okay? You don't have any video anymore because I deleted it. And then look at this. All you've got to do is click this Give Me Free Instant Access button and watch what happens. Boom. Now you're on my website. Of course, this could be your affiliate link, your e-commerce store, anything. All 100% done for you instantly. Right? How many of you like that? I see tons and tons and tons of people saying you like that. Now, what about, and this of course is important, we've got our opt-in page. We've got our thank you page, right? We've got our affiliate stuff. What do we have to do if we want to write emails? Do any of you know how to write emails to promote dog training? I don't. Not going to lie, that's not really my forte. As you could hear earlier, my dog does not obey, right? So here's what we did. And we'll talk a little bit more about this in a second. But inside of here, we've actually already written the emails for you. Do you see where it says 60-day dog training email sequence? If you click that button, you can download a full 60 days of emails already written by our copywriters so that when somebody comes to your free book opt-in page and they opt in, okay, for this dog training, and they go from this page, right, and they click on your affiliate link. Now you can instantly send them emails that we've already written for you, and it's automatic, right? And we even tell you what offers to promote. How many of you like that? To say yes? You see, what I believe is that when you provide a complete done-for-you solution, when you provide something for people that makes so much sense, that eliminates failure points, that's how you push people towards success. That's how you break those failure points. It's when you deliver something that's done for you that literally takes one click to set up. I want you to listen to me. I didn't say one click to make $1 million. How many of you heard me on that? That I did not say one click to make $1 million. I said one click and you have your entire profit cycle set up and ready to go. Okay? It eliminates all those excuses and all those failure points and all that stopping before you started. Don't. Why? Because we've done it all for you. And not only that, it's done by us. Like, we know what we're doing. We're not learning, from the beginning. We're always learning. But we're a little further ahead. So we're going to know how to set this up the right way, how to make this thing convert so that you make more money, get more subscribers, and build your business faster, stronger, better, right? All of this already done. And it's all inside of my email domination program. And I got one more thing I want to show you. And we'll talk a little bit more about it. Right up here, How many of you feel like when you send emails, okay, when you send emails, you may possibly, okay, not know how to send them the right way? Just say yes. If you feel like there's a possibility that maybe you don't know how to send the email the right way, even if we've written it for you, you maybe don't know how to send it the right way. All right. You guys remember Josh? I told you about Josh earlier. Everybody remember Josh? Just say yes. Made $6,000, his first $6,000 day. I was trying to teach Josh how to send emails, and I just didn't have time. All right? I didn't have time to sit there with him all day long, telling him exactly step by step what to do. So here's what I did. For him and the rest of my staff, I built a wizard, a software tool that tells them how to send their emails. Would you guys like to see it real fast? It's right here inside of email domination. Let me show you. Look, it says the inbox multiplier software. So check this out. When you click this, it brings up this little wizard. It's super, super simple. Nothing complicated. And it says, let's go. So when you go to send your broadcast email, you go right here and you click let's go. All right? And then let me just show you what it does. It tells you how you should write your first email. It literally tells you right here. And then there's a red. A red means go back, and a green means go forward. Meaning if it works, you click the green button, and it tells you what to do next. Look, watch. See? And then if it didn't work, right, let's click the red button. It just says, okay, try doing this instead. It's a wizard that walks you through sending your emails so they inbox so you make more money. How many of you like that? This is where Josh learned to make $6,000 a day off of his emails. And it was all right here from this simple, easy to follow, easy to understand, just literally a little wizard, right? It walks you through everything. How many of you like that? Just say yes. Do you guys want to learn a little bit more about this email domination profit cycle blueprint that we put together? I see lots of people saying yes. Very cool. All right, so let me pull this back up real fast. All right, so you can see that we've put all this stuff together for you. And what we've done is we've built email domination. It's called the profit cycle blueprint. It's brand new. I've never even, nope, not a soul even knows that's in there. Okay? All of this we literally built in the last few days because we're ready to make a difference, and we'll talk to you a little bit more about that. There's tons of training, okay, and automation inside of email domination and the profit cycle blueprint. I've used this exact training and software to launch all of our profit cycles. You've seen what Josh did, okay? He used the software. When he sends his emails, he's following the little software tool. That's what he's doing. The one-click done-for-you profit cycles. That is super, super important because it's not overwhelming. How many of you feel like this is not overwhelming if you don't even have to worry about the entire profit cycle because it's done for you? Just say yes if that's not overwhelming. You see, when you overwhelm people, it kills success because people feel like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I'm not good enough for this. I'm not smart enough for this. And then they stop before they ever get started. But if you can find a way to make something not overwhelming, then you can basically teach a man to fish, but also give him a little bit of fish to get him started, right? And that's the way it works because, look, we're still going to teach you. Inside of the email domination course, we've literally eliminated all the failure points, right? So that you can build your business in under 20 minutes. You can actually build 10 of them in all the niches. But we've got modules in here for beginners. We've got modules in here that are for a little more advanced. We've got case studies, students' case studies. We've got CPA Mastery, which I'll talk to you about in a second. And then, like I said, we've got the special done-for-you bonus. Let's talk about each one of these because I want you to know exactly what it is. Learn the language, all right? We want to make sure that you understand what all the words mean. How many of you feel like sometimes you're listening to something and you just don't understand what all the words mean? So that hurts your ability to be successful, right? Well, in our beginners module, I tell you all about the language. What words mean so you understand them, all right? I show you how to build your list. So I show you how to get the traffic and how to choose the right autoresponder, all right? So super important so that you get off on the right path the first time. All that's in the beginner's module. Now, in the advanced module, what I do is I talk to you about a word that's near and dear to my heart. It's called optimization. Write that down. The key to long-term success is optimization. And what I do inside of this advanced course is I show you, you've got your profit cycle ready, all this stuff. Look, here's how to get more people to see your emails. That's inside of inbox optimization. Copy optimization. This is how to put words inside of your emails that will get you more clicks. And then profit optimization. This is how to find the offers that are going to make you the most money. Because after all, guys, I want you to look right down here on the screen. More opens gets more clicks. More clicks makes more money. That's the name of the game when you send emails. So it's super, super, super important, okay, super important, that you understand that. Everybody with me? Just say yes if you're with me. I want to thank all of you for still being here, paying attention, listening, and learning. How many of you feel like you've gotten a lot of value so far? Just say yes if you feel like you've learned. You've learned an awful lot, right? I see tons and tons and tons of people saying we've gotten a ton of value. We've only had like maybe 15 people leave, so that's really good. Now, CPA mastery. CPA offers are some of the most profitable offers you can promote. Write that down, okay? Just so you don't forget. CPA offers, all right? CPA offers. One of the most profitable things you can promote. What we've done is we've brought in a 7-figure earner. His name's Rico Davis. He's a good friend of mine. And he has taught an entire CPA course. CPA stands for cost per acquisition. Basically, it's companies online that will pay you to send them a customer, okay? No refunds or anything. You send them a customer, you get paid. We're going to show you inside of this exactly how to find the right and the most profitable CPA offers. How many of you like that? I see lots of people that can see the value in that. This is, where's the gold, right? Out of all these offers on the internet, where's the gold? The gold is right here in CPA Mastery. Then you also are going to get this inbox multiplier software. Now this is a super, super simple wizard that guarantees when you send your emails, you actually get them in the inbox at a higher rate. I told you this is the software. I actually walked you through this a while ago. This is the software that I use to train my team. And this is the software that my team is using every day when they send their emails. Every day, right? And it's a simple red means stop, green means go wizard that walks you step by step through it in little mini steps, right? How many of you feel like you can use that wizard? Just say yes. I showed it to you earlier, and I saw a lot of people saying, wow. Look, I developed that 2 years ago for my team. If it's good enough for my team, I promise you, it's good enough for you. All right? Then, what's next? We've got the case studies. Now listen, there are a lot of different case studies, okay? A lot of different case studies that we've got, and we keep adding to them. But there's a case study of making $2,000 sending emails to promote T-shirts. There's an $89,000 case study where we actually made $89,000 just sending clicks to people. That's it. We didn't do anything except send clicks. I'll show you how it's done. That word CPA pops up here. There's a $100,000 CPA case study in here showing you here's the profit cycle that we built, here's the emails that we sent, here's the offers that we promoted. I mean, it's literally like copy our business. Right? Each one of these, it's like copy our business. There's a $1 million internet marketing campaign. Again, I show you everything. 100%. It's like looking inside of our business. Not just our business, but some of our other students who've had success and presented their case studies and said, hey, share this to them. Right? How many of you feel there's value in that? Seeing inside, behind the scenes, this is just what happened. Here's every piece of the puzzle. You know? I see lots and lots of people saying, heck yeah. All right, now, there's something else that I feel like is always important, and that is continued ongoing training. We do live online workshops for our email domination students, okay? And you'll be invited to them. If you missed one, all the replays are inside of your members area, so it's perfectly fine. This is part of my No Student Left Behind mission this year. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that, why I did it, how I did it, what it's all about, okay? Because we want to make sure that you don't get left behind and not keep up with the crowd. And so we're going to pull you along, even with our email domination live trainings. There's nobody invited except our email domination students where we get on and we go through all of these profit cycles and any questions you might have, right? I mean, I would think that at this point, All of you probably would like access to email domination at this point, right? Just say yes if you would, or no if you don't. I mean, it's fine too. I see lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. Here's the deal. This is all the stuff that you actually get inside of Email Domination, the Profit Cycle Blueprint edition. You get the beginner module, the advanced course module, the CPA course module, the software, the inbox multiplier software, the case studies, and the live workshops, right? Now, as I said that, first of all, how many of you would say, I want to get in right now just for the training and just for that piece of software? Just say yes if that feels like that's something you would like, right? It's completely different than anything else you've probably ever seen. But I have a problem, and I'm going to talk to you about that problem. And I refuse to allow this year. After teaching thousands of students around the world for over 10 years, I have come to the realization that some people get left behind. How many of you are just crazy, out of your mind, thinking, why would he say this? He wants us to enroll in this course. He wants us to join this initiative. You're insane, Anthony, for saying that some people get left behind, right? You're an idiot. You're right. But the truth is that some people get left behind. And here's the thing. This year, I am on a no student left behind mission. And the reason that I'm on this mission is because I'm tired of hearing people say what you said earlier. I would quit because this didn't work, or I would quit because it's hard to do this, or I would quit because I couldn't figure this out. That's where you get left behind. It's not that it doesn't work. It's not that profit cycles don't make money. It's that you give up at a certain point because things get tough, because you're trying to climb up that mountain and all of a sudden you feel like, oh my gosh, I can't figure this out and I stop. I'm not techie. I don't know how to write emails. I can't write a book. All those things that cause you to get left behind, I am going to eliminate them. How many of you want me to eliminate the reasons that students get left behind? Just say yes so that you don't get left behind, because we're on a mission to leave no one behind, and here's how it works. When you enroll right here, right now, in our Email Domination Profit Cycle formula, okay? If you are one of the first 25 students that enroll, because we are actually even going to accept more than 25 because it would not be possible to have this initiative. This year it's all about quality, not quantity. It's all about quality and helping and getting results and working closely with people. Here's what we're going to do. We have some student breakthrough bonuses. I've actually kind of already told you what they are, but we're going to walk through them because it's important for you to know what they are. It's done for you profit cycles, done for you lead magnets, done for you emails, done for you profitable offers. Look, guys, breakthrough number one for me was I had so many students asking me, Anthony, how do I find profitable offers for my business? And I say to them, Google it. And then they would say, well, you know what? I can't figure it out. So our breakthrough bonus is the done for you. I showed you a little screenshot. Done for you profitable offers. I literally tell you exactly what offers to promote in all of these niches. How many of you would like that? These are the offers I am promoting in these niches, right? You get access to them. I tell you exactly what it is because I don't want you to be left behind. Breakthrough number two. What if I can't write emails? Anthony, I don't know how to write emails. I don't want to write emails. I'm not good at writing emails. Okay, how about this? Breakthrough bonus number two. We will not just write a few emails for you guys. I want you to add these up. 30-day autoresponder for golf, 30-day autoresponder for real estate, 30-day autoresponder for solar and green energy, 60 days for dog training, 60 days for survival, personal development, auto insurance, dating advice for women, dating advice for men, and list 180 days of emails in the internet marketing industry niche. 180 days. Now, I paid to have these written. Let's take a look. Of course, how many of you feel like I probably get better deals from copywriters than you will? Just say yes if you feel like I'm probably going to get a better deal. Of course I will, right? I'm going to get a better deal because I kind of can leverage. Look at all the emails I asked them to write. Check this out. Here is my invoice. You can see it says Morrison, well, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see where it says Morrison Publishing. One invoice was $2,000. The other one, $1,328. That's for a 30-day autoresponder series. The other one is so blurry I can't see it. Basically, this is roughly $3,300, okay? $3,300 that I spent to get those emails that you get. How many of you want those emails? Just say yes. And trust me, you would have paid way more than that. But I bought a lot at one time, and I also hired this guy to do some other work for me, and I got a massive discount that I'm going to be able to pass along to you. But I want you to see what I invested. I invested $3,300 just in the emails, okay? All right, so let's keep right on rocking here. So, breakthrough number 3. Oh my gosh, Anthony, I don't know how to write an ebook. How many of you told me that earlier? You don't know how to write an ebook, right? Makes sense. Perfectly fine. Check this out. Here are 10 ebooks that I wrote. 10 ebooks in all the niches. Look at this. 5 questions that can help you save money on your auto insurance. Pickup lines for men. Dating advice for women. Survival and prepping, the 5 things you must have. Dog training, real estate investing. Importance of visualizing success. That was personal development. Green and solar energy, the top internet marketing strategies. Improving your golf swing. You literally get all of them already done and already ready for people to download. How many of you want those? Just say yes. Yeah. If you were to have other people do these for you, you would probably pay, I don't know, roughly maybe $50 per book by the time you have the graphics and all of that stuff. So these are worth about $500. I mean, that's what they're worth. That's not me, certainly not me embellishing what they're worth, right? All right, so you get those. Now, breakthrough number 4. How do I get my business up and running? I'm not technical. So how do I actually build my business? And I showed you this earlier. One click, and you can install your entire profit cycle funnels and have them ready to rock and roll. Look, guys, here is your internet marketing profit cycle funnel. It's right here. There's the page. There's the ebook. We've got the emails written for you and the offers. We didn't just do one because I want you to have massive success. So look, here's how you save money on your auto insurance profit cycle. Here's the pickup lines for men profit cycle. Here's the pickup lines for women, dating advice for women. Okay, here's the survival and prepping. All right, here's the golf. Right, like I told you, this is a super, super passionate niche right here. Here's green energy. You get this business too. You get the importance of visualization. This is the, basically a personal development business. Here's the real estate investing. Here is the dog training. Guys, you get them all. You get every single profit cycle. There's none for sale like extra. You can't go buy an extra profit cycle. They're all included for you when you get enrolled in this course because we want you to have every single thing that you could possibly have. How many of you feel like that's pretty amazing? You say yes? I see lots and lots and lots of people saying yes, which is a good thing. That's pretty amazing. All right, now, the question became, would you agree that with this initiative, with all of these done-for-you things, basically building your entire profit cycle, giving you the lead magnets, the emails, and the offers, that no student that enrolls in this course is going to get left behind? How many of you would agree with me? Say yes in the chat box if you agree with me. Carlos, Ryan, Gerald, Sue, Dr. Carl, Anthony, Julia, Matt. Now we just have tons and tons and tons of people say yes in the chat box. Here's the thing. No one can get left behind because if you can just simply click once, you can install your profit cycle business and it's ready. It's done. And all you've got to do is run it. Right? It's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. Right? If it's easy, everybody would do it. But it's simple, and I make it simple so that you guys have access to something that actually works. Right? Now, my goal for this is to make it accessible. I remember when I started out, I got to tell you a quick story. When I started out doing this, I had to charge on my dad's credit card my first website. I'll never forget it. I spent $3,000 to build that Mustang site that I showed you guys earlier. I spent $3,000 to do that. And it was painful to spend $3,000. And I charged on my dad's credit card. I didn't tell my dad that I did it. I just said, hey, at some point you got to make a change that makes a difference, right? And so I just went for it. I jumped off the ledge. I said, let's do this. And it worked out for me. I want to make sure that other people that get enrolled in this are serious. And the reason I want to make sure you're serious is because we've put a lot of time and effort into this initiative of not leaving students left behind. So I want to tell you, before I even tell you how to get access to this course, if you are kicking tires, if you are buying every program that you see on every email that's sent to you, this is not for you, okay? We are only allowing 25 people in this as a beta test for me to see just how many of those 25 don't get left behind. And the last thing I want is you to have bright, shiny object syndrome and say, oh, well, I'm going to do this, and then not do it, right? How many of you appreciate that? Just say yes if you can appreciate that. It is about changing the industry in which you buy more than you earn. It's about changing your mentality in which you jump from this to that and this to that and this to that every single week, something new that you buy into, right? And that is me too, right? So if you're sitting there thinking, well, I've already got all this other stuff that's going on, and you feel like that other stuff's a better fit for you, don't do this, right? Don't do it. But if you feel like you've been jumping around from program to program to program and nothing really just ties it together and loops it in and makes it tight, and you feel like this is a good investment for you and you want to move forward, all I want you to do is make a commitment to me and to yourself that you're not going to kick tires and waste my time and yours. Is that fair? Just say, yes, that's fair. All right? And look, I really and truly, I was making these slides and thinking about this, and I've never done this before. And so I thought, hey, I'm going to charge $4,000 a year, and I'm just going to make this like an extra special, far more expensive, like really you're going to get results because I'm going to kick your butt if you don't type of program. And then I thought to myself, I was like, you know, that is relatively expensive. I don't even know if I would spend $4,000 a year, and I spend a lot on training myself. But still, I thought that might be a little bit much. And so I did. I thought, well, maybe we'll just go down to $3,000. And you guys have never, ever seen me do a price. This is literally what was coming out of my head last night when I decided that I was going to do this. And I said, look, maybe I don't even want to do an annual fee, because sometimes, how many of you feel like at the end of the day, things that cost money every single month or every single year kind of turn you off, and they make you feel like I'm never going to get out of that, I'm always going to have to pay for that, it's going to suck so much. I see a lot of people, rebills, basically. Trust me, I got one right here, literally, you can write it in the mail, from Comcast. My TV hardly ever works, but they keep billing me $289 a month. It drives me nuts. And the bills sit here because I'm supposed to call them and yell at them for doing nothing that's good. And I never get around to it. So here's what I did. And this is not for you, so pay attention. But this is not for you. I just built this. So because I just built it, all right, I have decided that when we actually launch this, when we share this with other people outside of this small private group, that I'm going to charge one payment of $2,497 for our course, and all of our student breakthrough bonuses are not going to be involved, okay, because I don't really, honestly, we don't have the time or the resources to build out more, and you can't have too many people doing the same thing, right? So how many of you feel like it would be fair? And by the way, this is not for you, but how many of you feel like it would be a fair investment at $24.97? Just say yes if you feel like that would be fair. And if you think it sucks, you can say it sucks or no. I'm not asking you if you're happy that it would be $24.97. I'm asking you to tell you there's value in that, right? I'm not happy that my Ferrari costs $200,000, but there's value to it, so it's okay, right? So it's all about value and what you get for your investment. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's inexpensive. So here's what I've done, all right? And this is available only for you guys, okay? I want you to understand this. You are the first people to see this in the entire world, all right? Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to let you get in, okay, to my email domination profit cycle for only one payment of $1,497. The first 25 people are actually going to get the entire student breakthrough bonuses, meaning you get all of the done-for-you stuff. So you're going to have no additional fees ever, okay? You're going to have instant online access. You'll have your first profit cycle up literally in under 20 minutes. There's no upsells. There's nothing else for you to buy from me. All you've got to do is go to the URL that you see right here on the screen, so you can see the URL on the screen. You can go there. I'll also stick it over here in the chat box. Now, here's the thing. If you are one of the first 25, you will be able to get in on the bonuses. Now, the bonuses, I already showed you, okay? So it's not like it's that hard to find. I showed you all the bonuses. All right, the link is in the chat box. I have a question. How many of you want to be in the first 25? Just type number 1 in if you want to be in the first 25 right here, right now. I see George. I see Sharon. I see Matt. I see Lonnie. I see Luke. I see Michael. I see Darnell. I see Kevin. I see Denise. I see KC. I see Anthony. I see Margaret. All right, I see Penny. I see Adrian. I see Ernest. I see Niv. I see a ton of people saying yes. Look, go to the link right now. Get enrolled. When you're one of the first 25, you get access. All of your bonuses will already be in there. After 25, we're actually going to cut the link off. So it's not even that you can enroll without the bonuses. Now, what I'm going to do is a quick Q&A session. If you've got questions, I want to answer them for you. I want to make sure that you know exactly what you're doing right here, right now. So now is the time, and this is the place to get enrolled. You'll get all of these student breakthrough bonuses. But while you're doing this, I want you to go ahead and put your questions in the chat box. If you already know this is for you, you want to make sure you don't miss out on the bonuses, boom, take action, go there right now, make it happen. But if you've got a question, put it in the chat box. All right, so let me see.
Hey guys, Anthony, I just want to jump in really quickly just then, and I think...
Look, it looks like I lost my screen. Hold on.
Sorry, 1 second, mate. But guys, how crazy was that? Like, how many bonuses you put together? That done-for-you system there. I'm going to talk more in a minute about how that all ties back into Instagram again. But you're back on here again, Anthony. Sorry about that, mate.
Sorry, yeah, man, I lost my screen. I think when you popped on, there was so much crazy stuff going on that I literally lost my screen. Can everybody see me and hear me? Just say yes. I feel like I'm back. Okay, screen is up now. Very cool. So Luke, we talked about this. I got tons and tons of people. You're kind of breaking up a little bit. We got lots and lots of people that are jumping in. I see Willimus is already in, Justin is in, Suzanne is in. I see lots and lots of people that are popping in. So actually now Eugene just got in. So we got about 20, maybe 21 of our slots in. Listen, guys, we have lots of questions. One person asked this question, and I want to address this just head on so I can make sure that you guys 100% know how this ties into what Luke is already doing. Here's the thing. You have the uncanny ability to crush a ton of traffic with Instagram. The question is, how are you going to make your money with that, right? That's the biggest question, is how are you going to make money with the Instagram program? This is what I think, anyway, is one of the most powerful ways to do it, because Instagram is great, but when you add in the fact that you're building out funnels, and when you add in the fact that you're able to literally start taking that traffic and pushing it straight to offers that make you money, that's where the real money's made, right? So I want to be very clear about 2 things, okay? Number 1, this is not a click a button and get rich and everybody's going to make $1 billion type of thing. This is for people that want to be serious and want to make money. These funnels are funnels that I'm using in my company, okay? So that's the first thing I want you to know. The second thing is, the reason that we're limiting the fast action bonuses to 25 people, and this is something I haven't even told you about, and like I said, if you think you've seen this presentation somewhere else, you haven't. It has not been done before. This is something I was doing special for my students, and I just realized that I haven't even shown this to my own students yet. Literally, maybe 10 or 15 people, and that's it, because I was going through building up the funnels and trying to think, what are the best niches? So here's something I'm going to do for you. And Gaynor had asked this question. He said, how many niches do you provide the lead magnets for? Well, here's the deal. We provide the lead magnets for all 10 of those niches, but here's what I'm going to do for you. If you are in the first 25, which, by the way, guys, literally we have 12 left. So we have 12 left. Bob just got in. Gerald got in. Looks like Michael just got in, so we have 12 left. Here's what I'm going to do for you. If you are in the first 25, what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to ask us to build out specific profit cycle funnels for whatever niche you want. How does that work? Literally, you can leverage my team, designers, the people that will literally design the ebook for you. They'll design the funnel for you. They'll write the emails for you. And we'll put an entire profit cycle funnel around your niche, the niche you want, and we'll put it into the members area for everybody. So literally, what are we doing? We're building out a much better product and process for everybody because you get access to do that. But that can only be done, and this is why we do it for only the first 25. Obviously, if we had 100 people asking us to build profit cycle funnels, we could not do it, right? How many of you understand that? Just say yes if you understand that. Okay, absolutely. So if you understand that that's not possible, then please understand why we have to limit this to 25. Now, that doesn't mean you can't get enrolled inside of the program, because you can. What it means is we cannot allow, obviously, for everybody to be able to request profit cycle funnels. So with that, if you've got more questions, I've got answers. It looks like we're down to 9. So we have 9 of our fast action bonuses left. They're going fast because so many people are trying to get in and obviously take advantage of those. So we've got 9 of them left. If you have questions, put them in the chat box, all right? And I'll be happy to answer them. Let's see. Going through here. I have no list. Will this work? So David Cook asked that. David, it's perfectly fine not to have a list because this is what's building your list. You're going to combine all of this stuff that Luke is teaching you to generate massive amounts of visibility and traffic from Instagram. You got to push that somewhere. You're going to push it through these profit cycle funnels, which is going to build your list. So even if you don't have a list, that's perfectly fine. What we're going to do is we're going to build a list for you using all of these strategies. Now, you can still use Facebook. We use Facebook. My students use Facebook. In fact, I'll show you some in just a second. My own students will use Facebook for this, and they absolutely crush it, right? So this works with Facebook. It works with Instagram. It works with YouTube traffic. I mean, we're doing that everywhere, right? But you guys obviously are crushing it with Instagram, and so we've catered this towards, and that's why I want to be able to build out profit cycle funnels for you. My team costs me somewhere around $50,000 a month, okay? So there's an awful lot of people on my staff that I'm paying to build these for you, and you're not having to pay to build them. Let's see, Ryan says, I tried my cards and they didn't work. Here's the deal. If you guys are trying to get in right now, and for whatever reason, okay, it's not accepting your credit card, what you need to do is you need to flip your card over and dial the number that you see on the back of your card. When you do that, just call your bank and tell them you're trying to make a purchase online. It happens every time we do a webinar, every time I try to buy something online. It's fraud alerts because you're trying to buy something online. So flip your card over, dial the number, and I guarantee you your bank will say, oh, okay, and they'll lift the block, and then you can go back in and try to make your purchase. If your postal code is not on our order form, in other words, if you're from a country that's basically not on the order form, just put in anything. It's not going to check it. So we obviously need the right information. If you're from the United States, from Canada, from the UK, it's going to check. But obviously, if you're from a different country and it doesn't have your stuff listed in there, just put in anything, and we'll go through it, and it'll make everything work. John Lee, I think John Lee. Hold tight. We're going to get that for you in just a second. Kind of going through here. Man, you guys got so many questions. Elena says, how many funnels do we get with this system? Can we get dog training, tourist, self-development? Okay, so Elena, you get 10 already done for you. They're all built inside of ClickFunnels. So ClickFunnels allows one-click installation. I think that's what's really important. I want you guys to pay attention to this. One click and you're done. In fact, I've actually got some people that have started using this. I showed you, I call them SB, right, earlier. I think what's important about this slide, what I really want you to pay attention to with this slide is not, okay, how much money you made. Yeah, you made $30,000, that's great. But it's all about how I type it. Success happens. Success happens when you take action, right? And when you put yourself in the position and around people like Luke, right, that are going to bring you the best of the best and the things that actually help you to have success, right? Richard says, where's the link to join this? Richard, it's right down here on the screen. It's email domination. It's www.emaildomination.com/Luke. I just dropped it in the chat box. But like I said, success happens when you guys put yourself in the position to allow it to happen. And you can have lots of success. I've got a lot of people that I have trained and that I have taught, and people that have used email domination, the first series. Now, the first series of email domination did not even have, didn't even have all of the things that this has. I mean, it didn't even have the profit cycle version, the funnels, nothing. You can see right here, this guy shot me an email. It was in February of this year, and he said, I've succeeded with over $45,000 in commissions using your strategies in email domination, right? So, works pretty good, right? Check this out. Michael says, more students having success. Check this out. He says, sorry to keep tagging you and spamming you on Facebook, but I wanted to say your inbox multiplier software is legit. He's talking about the software that's in there. That alone was worth the price of your product. He went through it. It took him 30 minutes to start inboxing all of his seed accounts for his emails, which means his emails were inboxing because he was using that software wizard. Again, you can go through these all day. Look at Gia, right? I mean, she was literally, you can read right here, she said sales are still coming in, right? I taught her how to get her email list to respond and to actually make money, right? That's what it's all about. What about Yaz? Yaz is actually on this webinar. I just saw you, Yaz, on here. Yaz is using one of my funnels that I give to my students on my Success Connection training. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. It's one of the bonuses. Yaz literally posted this just the other day, $398 today with ClickFunnels. So he was basically promoting a funnel that promoted ClickFunnels. Yaz is on here right now, right? He's saying hello in the chat box. So we have students that are literally up to today using these funnels to have success, right? And I teach every single week. This is not something that I stop doing. It's not something that you get off this webinar, you get enrolled, and then you don't hear from me again for a long time or anything like that. I literally never stop teaching. When you get enrolled today, guys, you get access to my Success Connection training. It's every single week. Every Thursday night, I'm live on the Success Connection teaching, giving away new funnels, and doing things for my students that many other people don't do for theirs. I've been doing it for over 2 years. And you get access to it completely free. How many of you want access to that free? Just say yes. All right. That's part of my No Student Left Behind. Yes, Robert, you're right. I literally go every single week and I go hard. I teach as much as I can, do as much as I can, and give as much as I can to my students. You get access to it when you join today. So now all you got to do is make the decision to get in. Let me check my bonuses. Yes, somebody asked a good question. Do you need ClickFunnels to use these funnels? The answer is yes and no. If you want to click one button and install the funnel, right, then you'll have to have ClickFunnels in order to do that. There's really not anything else like that on the market. I don't want to make something that's not as good as something else, right? One thing that you'll find about me, and I've seen this about Luke too, is I only teach what I do, and I teach you to use the stuff that I use. I use ClickFunnels in my business every single day, right? And so I teach you on ClickFunnels, and I think that's important. I think it's an important thing to teach you on the things that I'm actually using. How many of you would agree? Just say yes if you would agree with that. All right, so obviously it makes total and complete sense for me to tell you guys to use ClickFunnels, but again, if you don't want to, you can literally just download the funnel, right? So it makes total sense. All right, so going through your questions, how many of you are still trying to get in? Type the number 1 in if you're still trying to get in so we can address that, because we have about 6 slots left for our fast action bonus. 6 slots. I did see that there were some credit cards that were declined, so I'll go through these real fast. Douglas, Esther, Hunter, I think Mr. Manifold, Josephine, Margaret, Cody, Ernest, Yvonne, Daisy, Patricia. So if I'm reading out your name, John, you at some point your card was declined. Maybe you've gotten in now. But like I said, if I read out your name and you haven't had a successful order come in, super important to just dial the number on the back of your card and tell your bank, and then you should be good. So I see, so Pat said it took me 3 times, but I'm in. Pat, that's literally the entire existence of never giving up, right? That's the essence of never giving up. So look, if you've got questions, I want to help you guys answer them right now. So give me your questions. And Luke, by the way, somebody asked an important question, and I want to get the questions about this done, but you have a special bonus that you were going to give away to people that get this, and I forgot to let you tell them about it.
Exactly, and that's why I think it's crazy, because it was going to be a fast action bonus, but then it seems like the number I was going to give away are actually all gone. But in saying that, I'm going to extend it because you haven't let me talk yet, but that's kind of what happens when the Justin Timberlake gets on webcam. He wants it all to himself. But I'm going to make this a billion times sweeter for you in a second when my actual mouse battery just decided to stop working on me. But let me get this up in a second. But basically, I'll talk it out right now. What without my face on webcam, but hopefully I can get it up. What I'm going to be doing, it was going to be for the first 20 only, but I think we've just replaced that now. For the first 50 we will do, I'm going to give you guys Insta Easy for 6 months for free. And that's my tool that I use that actually auto-engages absolutely all of your engagements on Instagram that brings the traffic to your Instagram accounts. And once they're on your Instagram account, once they're following you, once they're engaging, you can then send them to your actual funnel. Now, again, whether you pick this up or not, this tool here, guys, it's all about conversions. With this, I told you guys this webinar is about conversions. I've said it everywhere. This is about conversions. If you don't have a conversion strategy, you need to have one. Otherwise, like Anthony says, it doesn't matter how many fans you have, you need to have a conversion strategy. And this is without a doubt the most simple, best, easy way to do so. And I understand it won't be affordable for absolutely everyone. But in saying that, Anthony taught you guys the process of how you could potentially do this manually. But I think your time is the most valuable asset. And this is going to make things so much easier for you. Now, I'm giving the first 50 here Insta Easy for 6 months for free. And that is the done for you system. I said earlier, it's great to have all these different tools that do different features and whatnot, but you need an actual system together that ties them all into place. What I mean by that is, again, Instagram itself, you're using Instamate to have value content be posted and scheduled out every single day on complete autopilot. In the future webinars, we're going to go deeper into actual how do we use Instagram stories, videos versus images, that type of thing as well. But again, you need to have the foundations right. Without the foundations right, everything else doesn't matter at all. Now, secondly, once we've got all of our value content going out there, we need people to actually see our account. Now my mouse is turned back on. I can come and see you guys again quickly. Now that that's happened, now you've got all this value content going out, you need to have engagements coming to your page. You need people to see not only your page, but the link in your Instagram biography that they can then go click on, and then you can actually convert them. And the way to convert them, this is without a doubt the most simple, easy way for you guys to do so. Now, again, the conversion part you need to have in mind from the very, very start, because otherwise you're going to be building pages, building traffic, and you don't have a conversion method yet. Well, this is a great place to start here. And again, I just wanted to make that very clear that you need to be focusing on conversions, because I saw a few comments in the Facebook group earlier. People were like, where's the Instamate training? And again, I mentioned in the first webinar with Anthony with Pure Value Training that I wanted you guys to go out, post content, have the engagements coming through, and this is the key part here on conversions. How are you going to convert? And that's why I wanted to give you guys 6 months of Insta Easy for free, which is a monthly cost to me, and I'm going to cover that cost for you for the first 50 action takers here. I don't know how many more we have now, Anthony, but I know it was getting pretty low. And again, as I said, I was only going to be doing for the first 20.
Yeah, so we have about 4 of our fast action bonuses left. So I mean, you could probably just extend that to 25 people like I did, and we'd be good to go. So we got 4 of those slots left. By the way, Luke, while you were talking, somebody asked me a question, and I thought it was a really good question. So I want to answer it. He asked the question of if somebody's kind of a quote unquote newbie. I hate to use those words, but is it still something that they can do? So one of the things that I think is important to understand is using ClickFunnels, and this is not Anthony making this newbie friendly, but using ClickFunnels really does allow this to be newbie friendly, because what it allows you to do, and I use this analogy, I'm not sure if I said, did I give you guys the driving a car analogy earlier? I can't remember, I had so many things. Did I give you the analogy about driving a car and building a car? Just say yes, no in the chat box. No? Okay, so let me give you a super quick analogy, okay? And this will help you understand if it's for you, and then I'll let you guys ask some more questions. If everybody that drove right now, okay, had to go and build their own car, meaning if you had to go build your car, learn how to build it and build it before you could actually drive, do you think we would have less people driving right now? Say yes or no. Right? Right. We have everybody saying yes. Of course, we would have less people driving cars right now. Why would we have less people driving cars? Oh, it's real simple. Because it's hard as hell to build a car, right? But see, somebody else builds the car for us, and all we learn how to do is use the car, right? We just learn how to use the car, get in it and drive. And as a result, millions of people drive every single day. I started looking at internet marketing the same way, and thankfully, there was somebody like Russell who came along and built a freaking awesome platform like ClickFunnels. And I'm thinking, wow, wait a minute. If I take my team, which my team is actually $100,000 a month, but if I take the ones that do my graphic design, my copywriting, and all that stuff, and I let them build these funnels for you, and you can literally take one click and install them right into your ClickFunnels account and have a complete profit cycle done for you. That's with the free ebook, the email's already written, the page is done, the graphics done, all of it's already done. Would you agree that even as a newbie, even as somebody that's new, you would have more opportunity to be able to have success online? Yes or no? Just say yes or no. You see, that's because the hard part, the building part, is done for you. That's the part that's always really tough. That's the part that's a real pain. It is the part where you're having to go build the stuff on your own. This is all done for you, right? And that's what I think makes this super powerful, not to mention the fact that we built this entire platform to help you send your emails and actually inbox those emails. Actually, Josh in my office, I know that I showed that he made $6,000 on the screen. And normally, if I'm doing this presentation to people that I don't know as well as Luke, that's as far as it would go. But Luke's met Josh at my wedding. And Josh and my head of support, right, the guy that does the support for this program, together did $127,000 in email marketing last month off CPA offers. They were not promoting anything of mine, just CPA offers. They did $127,000. I taught them how to do this using that software that's in this program. They literally learned how to inbox their emails by using the very program and the very software that is in here. That's why I built it. So think about that. Like, that makes it super, super powerful for you, because I literally built it to train my staff. And that's 100% accurate, 100% true. So super important. How many of you are still trying to get in right now? If you're on the order form, type number 1 in, because I don't want to leave anybody behind, obviously. But we got to swiftly move forward, because I know that we've got some other questions. Of course, a lot of our bonuses are going to be taken up. So Joseph, I feel like, Joseph, that your it might have been your card that was assigned earlier. I'm not sure. Dolan, Gaynor, Michael, let's see, a couple of other people that are saying they're on the order form. So if you guys can get your orders in, it'll allow you to get in on the fast action bonuses. Now, a couple of people, I see lots and lots of people saying that they're getting in. So why don't we cap this in the next, like, say, 2 to 3 minutes? We want to jump in because we want to move forward. I know that, Luke, you've got a lot of these trainings coming up, which is really awesome for your students, because obviously they're going to be able to learn an awful lot more about Instagram. And so I think that's really phenomenal, too. But to continue teaching people, that's worked so well for me. And I know it's going to work really well for you too.
And one thing I want to touch on what you said then, there's a lot of training. I do webinars every single week, and I rarely invite people to come in and actually share with my audience, with you guys, my friends, because I'm very, very protective over it. Again, like I said in the last webinar, you won't be getting emails promoting every product under the sun. I just want to share with you guys what works and bring to you the experts, and not only have done well for themselves, but their student. That's all I really care about, is what student results people actually get. And Anthony has more success stories from his students than anyone else I know in this industry. He's absolutely amazing at what he does for himself, but for his students as well. He practices what he preaches, and what you guys are getting here, you guys are going to fall in love with. I'm sure you can see from this webinar that exact process there. And again, with InstaEasy as well, everything's tied together. Instamate for all your content posting, so you don't have to worry about that. InstaEasy for your actual traffic, free traffic, by the way. 6 months for free here, and it's about $47 a month right now, so that's a couple of $100 you get there as a free bonus from me there as well, plus all of Anthony's bonuses. That's free traffic done for you there. So free content posting on autopilot, free engagements and traffic coming to your Instagram page and your clickable link, and then done for you one-click funnels that will just automate this entire process for you. And again, it's great to have all these different tools, but when you can see it ties together into an actual business, rather than a feature that posts a picture to your Instagram or whatever, as an actual business together from A to Z, that is how it's done. This is one of the most simple ways you can get this done with Instagram. So I hope that makes sense for you guys there.
Yeah, it's that's the great thing is having both features, right? Having the ability to generate the profits and generate the traffic. Luke, one person did ask me, first of all, we have 3 of our slots left. So we have 3 of our slots left. And somebody did ask me about a few people asked me if we had a flexible payment plan, and I actually haven't even shown it yet. If I could give you guys a way to get in today with flexible payments, like break the payments up into 3, would that help some of you be able to take action and get in? Just say yes if that would help you. Now, typically when we do these, we don't do them at this all the time, first of all, and only if we don't run out of our fast action bonuses will we drop that, okay? So what we've got is, I've got the ability to let you guys get in today, all right? Let me pull it up. Now, I want to be clear on something. You'll still get the fast action bonuses, but there are only 3 of them left. I'm literally monitoring it. So when I do, then it'll be cut off and it won't show up on the order form. So right now you'll see when you go to the page, it'll say you get the fast action bonuses. Once we go past 3, we'll redirect it to a different order form and it tags you, okay? So right now, if you want to get in, here's what we can do. I'll put the link in the chat box. If you want to get in and you want to take advantage of some flexible payments, we can do 3 payments of $597. That means, let me break that down for you. And that's emaildomination.com/LukeFlex. You'll see that link in the chat box. You'll see it right here on the screen. You can type it in, go there now. The first 3 of you will actually still get the fast action bonuses, everything that we put together. Here's the thing. We've put this together in order to allow everybody access, right? So that there's no barrier to entry for you guys. You can still get enrolled. You can still get going. But in the essence of being completely transparent, if you look at it, obviously it costs a little more to go with a flexible payment plan, right? But that's because we're going to put our time and energy, our resources, our support, everything into it, just as if you had paid in full, right? So if you paid in full, you got a discount on it. You didn't even know that, so congratulations. And if you're getting in on the flex pay, you can get in for 1 single payment of $597 right here, right now, okay? So the next 3 people that get in will get the fast action bonuses and Luke's bonus as well, okay? So all of you will still get Luke's bonus and my bonuses. Let's see. Joseph says, still wondering about how to use this with an MLM. So Joseph, I'm not 100% sure because I don't do MLMs, but what I do know about MLMs is that it's important to have leads, right? Traffic to leads and then sending emails, obviously to connect with the people that you are trying to sell into this MLM and your tribe, if you will. This will work with any business. It doesn't matter if it's e-commerce, it doesn't matter if it's Amazon businesses, MLM businesses, affiliate marketing. All businesses operate within this profit cycle if they want to be successful anyway. They generate traffic, they send them to opt-in pages, they give away something for free so that those people will have an incentive to opt in, and they build their email list. And then back here on this back end with this email, they start sending massive amounts of emails which generate an insane amount of revenue, right? That's what it's all about. So if you want to do something like this with an MLM, you can 100% do that. All you've got to do is build your list, right? That's what it's about. It's about building your list. And I'll make sure, of course, on our Success Connection trainings, 90% of what I talk about is list building, right? So that's 90% of what I do. So, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you're going to learn a ton about email marketing going forward. So your training with me doesn't stop right here. This is just the beginning. Once you become a student of mine, we take massive action and we start teaching, and we teach every single way, right? Every single day. Navarra says the flexible payment link is still showing $14.97. No, on the FlexPay link, there's 2 options. So just click the option that says 3 payments of $597, and you'll only be billed $597. We actually had one person just take that. I'll say congratulations. It was actually Thomas McCrary. Actually, Thomas, you got in already. So we have 2 of our bonuses left. So 2 bonuses, 2 fast action bonuses are left. Not sure who's going to take them. Let's see. I'm going to look through and read the questions here. If you guys have any questions, just put them in the chat box. Jonathan says the webinar was very informative. Thank you very much. How many of you feel like you learned an awful lot? Right? We always try to provide massive amounts of value. So that's the key. Joseph says, how do we know if we got the bonus? Joseph, it's actually on the order form. First of all, it's still there because we have 2 left. So If you've gotten enrolled already, you got it. And if you get enrolled the next two people, you'll get it as well. But it actually says it on the order form. It says plus fast action bonuses. And once we get past that, it won't say that anymore. So yeah, that's how you know. Right now, everybody has access to it that has gotten in. Let's see. Everybody's talking about I learned a bunch. I learned a lot, lots of value. How long do we have to make the 3 payments? So Edston says that. So yeah, super simple. You pay one payment tonight of $597. So it's just one single payment. And then after that, you will pay an additional $597 the second month, and then $597 the third month. Okay. So it's broken out over 3 full months, right? So it allows you the flexibility to get enrolled now, but then also to still have the ability to get in if you couldn't afford to be able to do that in full tonight, right? So you pay a little bit more over time, but you still are able to get in and you don't get left behind. How many of you don't want to be left behind? Just say yes if you don't want to be left behind. Just say yes. That's part of my initiative this year is the No Students Left Behind. I need you to get on board. I need you to get on the train. You got to be a student, and I won't let you get left behind. I promise you. I work my butt off to teach and to train and to help my students every single week. Luke will tell you. Luke, was I not doing a Success Connection during my wedding week?
Mate, on his wedding week, he was doing one as well. We were in Vegas, and he was on iPad Pro. Yeah, sorry, guys, I have to leave whatever we were doing and did that as well. I want to say it from Gaynor here. Gaynor says, I missed 90% of the webinar, but I enrolled anyway because Anthony's products always rock. So, Anthony, that's a big testimonial in itself to you. I'm going to screenshot that because that's great. That's awesome. There's a lot there, right? And what you said earlier. And what you said earlier about the about who really got something from this, again, I really want you guys to focus on the end result. How are you going to make money with it, with Instagram itself? Because every week from now when I do value webinars, we will look at Instamate specifically. We'll look at Instagram stories. We'll look at videos versus images. We'll look at how we can edit things differently, how we can get shout outs and stuff, doing stuff like that. That's all great, but you need the fundamentals laid down first so you can actually best utilize shout-outs, so you can best utilize the best reach. You need to have that end result. And again, when you have the fundamentals, I always think about like a house, the fundamentals, high-value content, trafficking and engagement. Again, I use InstaEasy for that. A few other ways as well, which I've taught in Webinar 1. If you haven't watched Webinar 1, please go and do that after this as well, because that will give you a lot of really good getting started guide there as well. And Anthony's on there providing value only at the end of that as well. So that's concluded there. I'll send the link out afterwards again. And then you need the conversions. And guys, there's no better way to do this right now than this. You get 6 months of InstaEasy if we haven't run out yet. Or if you watch this on the replay due to time differences and stuff, and you really want to jump into it, if you pick it up, I'll ensure you get InstaEasy there for 6 months as well. And that's around $300 bonus there, actual bonus. If you go to instaeasy.com, you'll see monthly it's $47 a month. There's no upsells. You get every single upsell in that bonus as well. Even if you pick it up for instaeasy.com as well, everything's included, because I wanted, for our launch week Instamators, I wanted you guys to have the opportunity to get absolutely everything down. I didn't want to do a funnel there or anything there as well. Here with email domination here as well, guys, there's no upsells or anything like that. It's all, the system's done for you there. So just wanted to make sure that you guys know that this is not a shiny object syndrome. This is a process that works. And if you're still on the fence, ask any questions now. Watch replay 1 and 2 so you can put it back together again. We will leave this open for a little bit, but again, I'm going to be moving on from this for those that who want to take action now. That's what we'll do there. We won't leave this open forever. Anthony's going to have to raise the price when he does launch this publicly. It's the first time he has ever released this to anyone outside of his audience. So I wanted to make sure you guys do know that, and we will be moving on after maybe, I don't know, me and Anthony will talk about the time of how long this will be open for this deal.
Hey, Luke, one thing that a couple of people asked me stuff. So first of all, guys, when you get enrolled, you'll get a few emails, okay? And let me just walk you through what's going to happen. You're going to get access to what we call our Morrison Education Portal, and inside of there will be access to the Success Connection, okay? That's my weekly training. And of course, you'll actually get access to a members area. I didn't tell you that, but it's a members area with 2 years worth of my live coachings in it. right? So you can go back through and look through all the titles and pick whatever it is you want to learn, and it'll be in there for you already. So you can go back and watch 2 years worth. That's like 105 or so worth of my trainings. Plus, you'll also be able to get access to your email domination inside of there. So you'll get those emails. If for any reason you don't, all you've got to do is email our support, and it's just support@emaildomination.com. Now listen, if you're not a student of ours, please do not email that asking for a discount, a deal, a link, all that stuff. They will just delete it. They don't have time. Our support staff is laser focused on helping people, not answering all kinds of questions about how can you enroll and stuff like that. But if for any reason you didn't get your login information, I would suggest you check your spam folder. Bob says the members area is way cool. Renee says got all my emails. So great, but obviously you want to make sure that I want to make sure that you guys get your access. So check your spam folder, and obviously it should be in there if in fact you didn't get it in your regular inbox. Also, somebody else had a good, I guess they had a really good question, and they said, look, I don't know if I can do this right now. I have the money, okay, so I have the money to do it financially, but I've been burned an awful lot, and I'm not sure about this. Can I ask you guys to be honest with me? How many of you currently can enroll in this, okay? You have the ability to enroll in it, but you're not doing it because something else is holding you back other than finances. Type the number 1 in, if that's you. Just type the number 1 in. If you could enroll in it, you could take, at the very least, you could take advantage of the 3 payments, get in for under $600 and get started, but something else is holding you back, right? Just type number 1 in. So Wendy says yes. Let's see. Abdul says yes. Mara says yes. Kevin says that's true. Let's see. David says yes. Linda says yes. Jonathan says yes. So guys, if that's you, and that's kind of where you're coming from, I'll have to say, number 1, I hope anyway that I've done enough on this webinar to show you guys that we've been around for an awfully long time. It's not like this fly-by-night thing. I didn't promise you $1 bazillion. You'll see somebody else promising you $1 bazillion next week, I promise. But at the end of the day, that just doesn't happen, right? I've shown you legitimate testimonials, people that are making, like Yaz, who's on here right now with us live, that made $300 or $400 this week. That's a legitimate testimonial. When you see the people that made $1 bazillion and you go chasing those programs like this, guess what? You chase your stuff right into bankruptcy, okay? If you want to make real money, you know what you got to do? You got to stop making excuses and start taking action, right? But that action has to be logical action. It has to be intelligent action. It has to be action with a purpose. How many of you would agree with me on that? Just say yes if you would agree with me on that, okay? So I want to know, does Linda, David, Jonathan, Abdul, Kevin, Mara, Wendy, do you guys agree with me that you need to take action, but it needs to be logical action? Well, here's the thing. You've already bought a software that's freaking awesome. But logically, you have to tell yourself, you have to be able to make money from this software. It's a must. So you can build this great big Instagram account, but if you don't have a profit cycle to put people into, then you don't make the profits, right? So you need, it's a lot more than just, oh, let me have a bunch of followers because I look cool, right? That's crazy. I have 6,000 Instagram followers. I don't look so cool, but I make a lot of money, right? So my goal is to help you start making money, but I can't do that if you're being held back, if you have self-doubt, if you've let 52 other people that have screwed you in the past keep you from doing something that you already logically know makes sense, right? So if you're on the fence and you haven't taken action, but you can, then I suggest that you get off the fence. Put one foot in front of the other, make the decision that now is the time that you stop trying and you start doing. Now is the time that you stop pretending that you're doing internet marketing, and damn it, you start being an internet marketer. That's what it takes. It takes conviction. It takes self-belief. It takes you believing in yourself, right? And I can help you do that. That's what I do every single week. I help my students. But it's all about you getting in, taking action, becoming a student, and letting me help you walk down this path so that you can use the profit cycles to start having success. I still have 2 of our fast action bonuses left. So I got 2 spots. I still got the 2 spots left. My dogs are getting ready to go crazy, by the way, because my wife just got home. But I still got 2 spots left. Now, who's going to get off the fence and get in and take advantage of it. You know, take full advantage of one of these packages, right? Just say yes. If you're going to get in right now and you're going to stop letting other things hold you back. Rich says, I'm going to get in. I'm going to stop letting things hold me back. All right? Carlos says you need to jump. But I want to know who is going to actually get in, stop being held back, stop making excuses, and start taking action that's going to give you the results that you need, that you want, and that you desire. It's all up to you right now. I can't tell you anything else about our program. I can't tell you that it's any better than it already is. I can't tell you that I'm going to help you any more than I already am. I can't tell you that it's any easier than clicking one single button. Michael said I got in and no shout out. Michael, what's up? Congratulations. Yeah, shout out to Michael for hopping in. I think you've been in for a minute there. But yeah, congratulations. So we still got our two fast action bonuses. I don't see that those two have been. Michael says nope, I'm a new one. Well, Michael, I haven't seen yours come through yet. So let me take a quick look. It might be that let's see. Well, I don't know. It says Michael.
I was going to say one more thing about that, touching on what you said before about who's been burnt before. And I think everyone has been burnt in the internet marketing industry at some point of time. I know I have. I buy stuff all the time, even now, to actually review it, check it out, so you guys don't have to buy it if it's absolute rubbish, right? And that's why I'm so transparent with everything I do. Many of you would have seen, or I think most of you have seen, I saw a few people in the group came on this webinar and said, oh, well, why are we looking about conversions rather than looking at Instagram specifically? So I explained the importance. You need to have the conversion down pat. But in the emails I sent to you guys, I go, this is what we're going to be training. I said, this is the value. You can take the first hour and a half of this video and try to implement it yourself, learn how to build funnels, try to do it manually. It takes a lot more time, which is why this solution is so ideal for everyone in this instance right now. But I even said to you guys that it is going to be this offer here, and I want you guys to, well, I'm sure you guys do appreciate that I'm very transparent in saying, guys, there is going to be an offer on here because it makes sense. It's not shiny object. You learn the training, you see how it implements, you put it together, you get results, and that's how it works. And everything I do is about result-based proof. So when you guys are on the fence, if you've been burned in the past, you can see how this all ties together, how transparent both Anthony and I am, or hopefully you guys think that we are. That's probably the biggest thing I look to do in this industry, is to be so transparent and actually share what works rather than the BS that doesn't, right? So I want to make sure you guys know that whenever I do anything, I'm very, very transparent with it. This offer is ideal for anyone who can be on the fence and who can jump into it right now. Again, if you can't, there is always other ways you can do things on Instagram and work things around. But why would I share that first when I can share with you the best ideal way to get started and actually create these funnels and automate the entire process so you can do as minimal work as possible but get the maximum results?
Makes total sense, yeah. And I mean, look, at the end of the day, that's what we do every day, right? We try to do as little work as possible, but generate as many sales as possible, you know? I mean, that's what you and I do on a daily basis, right? And look, Chloe does it too. Chloe's so excited she's beside herself. Look at her. She's going nuts, man. She's going crazy. All right, let me see. Hold on one second. I've got to go through here because I had a couple of people ask me if they got in. So I don't see your order, Michael Schuler. I don't see yours. So I'm trying to go through. A couple of people asked me, Luke, if they got in. And Michael, I don't see yours. Timber is asking a question, Luke, that he's asked it 20 times in the chat box, so I want to answer it. And that is, if we all are doing the same 10 profit cycles, are we going to saturate those profit cycles? Well, first of all, if you think 10 more people doing the health and wellness or whatever is going to finally be the saturation point for health and wellness, that's not going to happen. The health and wellness is just far too large of an industry to create quote-unquote saturation for 10. And same with survival and everything else. But you also got to remember that there's a ton of people that are still doing, that are going to do other niches. Not everybody's going to do the same one. When you've got massive amounts of traffic on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, we're not going to have, you got to remember, these are profit cycles that we actually use ourselves too. So, I mean, we're not talking about something that's brand new. Let's see. Okay, Michael, yeah, you're in it with that specific last name. I was looking for the last name I saw in here. Dominic says, can I make money tonight? Dominic, probably not. Not going to lie to you. We don't promote or promise making a bunch of money tonight. That's kind of not that's not the way that it works. Helton, yeah, you're in. Helton, Mino. So everybody's in. Michael had just had a different name in the GoToWebinar than in the than he used for processing. So I was looking and didn't see it. Yeah, we don't promote and promise making profits in 10 minutes. So just not.
I'm sorry everyone respects that as well, because again, you have to set this up initially. Then you can work on providing the value. Then you can convert it. Anthony's the master of conversions. He's again just ridiculous the things he can do and the way he can automate hard processes. But one question I've seen here, guys, is that how do I get the Insta Easy bonus? So guys, what's going to happen is once we've actually closed this all down, actually probably once you close this down, I'll add everyone bulk added into it. If you do need to get in earlier and you're just dying to get into Insta Easy as well, just send me an email and I'll get you added in earlier. But if you can wait a couple of days, I'll do that as soon as I get the full list from everyone, so I can chuck it in there. Make it really simple for me. But again, I am here to serve you guys. So send me an email and I'll manually add you in if you need to as well. So appreciate that.
And Luke, you know, I think pretty much everybody's in that wants in. I don't think we need to wait on anybody. Does anybody need us to wait on you to get in? You're actually going to take action and get in tonight. Grab one of these last 2 slots for the bonuses. It looks like it's kind of done, and so I want to get. I got a lot of work to do. Obviously, got a lot of new people in. And Luke, I'll be sending you a file, okay, with all of the names of everybody that's gotten in, and then that way you can give out the bonus. And listen, guys, for those of you that got enrolled, let me just give you one more quick brief overview of the bonuses. They're all in your members area. So when you log in, you'll see a button up at the top that says like Done For You campaigns. That's where you go in and you click on all the Done For You profit cycles. The books are in there. They're already loaded. So once you load them into ClickFunnels, boom, everything is done for you. So 100% done for you, ready to rock and roll. If you get in on this offer on the replay, so if you happen to be watching the replay or maybe you go in a few minutes, as long as you see the Fast Action Bonuses logo on the order form, that means you'll be able to get the bonuses. So we have 2 left, so we'll make sure that we will pull that off if we sell the other 2. So if 2 more people enroll, then you're not going to see that on the order form anymore. So that's how that works, and hopefully everybody is excited about that. Luke, we got some cash to give away. And then, I know it's early where you are, it's late where I'm at. I'm going to have dinner. You're probably just about to have breakfast. So,
I haven't had breakfast yet, so that's what I'll be doing next. So we'll do this, and I want to let everyone know that next week I'll be doing a webinar again next Wednesday. Again, it'll be purely on Instagram training again for you guys. It won't be talking about conversions. We've covered that very, very strongly today. So we're going to go back to Instagram again. But keep in mind, what is your conversion strategy? So let's give away some cash first. Then I'll talk to you guys about that quickly afterwards. I know Anthony that gets out of here, but let's do some cash.
Yeah. Look, one person asked me, Kevin Kaplan asked me, if I could do PayPal. We don't take PayPal. It's not something that we do but we can take it for the full payment. We can't take it for the flex pay because we don't have that set up. So if you have to do PayPal, you can put it in the chat box. I can send you our PayPal address, and then I'll have to manually set your account up. So Kevin, if that's something you want to do, or if anybody else needs that, we just don't take PayPal in our order forms or anything. It's a case-by-case, very rare basis. Let's see. Going through here and looking to make sure that I got that. All right, perfect. So, all right, we're good. All right, so Luke, let's give away some cash. How do you plan to do it? What's the word? How are we going to give away the cash?
So the first thing I'm going to send you guys the link to the Facebook group again, and I want you guys to let us know if you enjoyed it, your actual thoughts of this webinar. I want you guys to post it in the actual group, and I'm going to I'm giving away $500, so I'm going to choose 5 different people for $100 each. That is still here. Now I'm gonna send you the group link.
Look, how much did I say I was giving away?
$1,000.
Okay. Did I say I was doing one $1,000 one or 10 $100?
I think you said 10 100, or maybe you said 5 100s and 500 as a whole. I'm not sure.
Does anybody remember what I said? Yeah, it's 1,500 because Luke's giving away 500. I'm giving away 100 or
And you're giving away
Hey, Luke, I'm also giving away one of my mastermind tickets. This is going to take an hour. I don't have an hour. All right, we have to do this fast. We have to start, like, with Flurry. We have to start giving away cash prizes. Like,
just throw it out there.
It'll take another hour. 15. Tell you what.
Yeah.
Tell you what. Once we give it away, will you get the email addresses and send them to me?
Yeah.
Of everybody, so I can PayPal them? Because it's like, you know, I want to make sure I get them PayPal tonight, but if we do it live, we will take forever.
Yeah, I know, true.
So,
Sorry, guys, get the email to my Facebook after you've got it with the question you've answered. Actually, what's the best way of doing this, do you think? It's a lot of money they've given. All right, guys, how about you just do this? Once we call you out as a prize winner, you're going to email me, and I'm going to then get that email. I'm going to send it over to Anthony, or maybe I'll just pay it and work it out with Anthony afterwards. We'll get it sorted one way or the other, but either way, send me your email. I'll put my email in the chat box below, so I don't put it on the replay, because then...
All right. Where are we picking the winners? From Facebook or from the chat box here?
So I'm doing my section. I'll give away $500 in the actual Facebook fan page, and then you can actually decide if you want to do yours maybe in GoToWebinar or something.
All right, so I'm going to do mine right here on GoToWebinar. Let me just start rocking and rolling. Here we go.
And before you do that quickly, I'm going to actually inbox the winners on the Facebook one directly after to get your PayPal directly from there. It's going to be completely random. I'm just going to scroll up and down. Actually, Anthony, you do yours first, and I'll do it live after you leave.
Okay. All right, here we go. There's all this greatness. So, Luke, what I'm going to do, here's how this is going to work. We're going to once and for all mix this. I'm going to start announcing winners. When I announce your name, if you've won, all I want you to do is put your PayPal address in the chat box. Luke, you can grab it, right? So put your PayPal address in the chat box if I call your name. If you put your PayPal address in the chat box and you have not won, I will disqualify you from winning because you will eat up hours of my time, okay? So that starts right now. No more PayPal addresses in the chat box unless I call your name, okay? It's okay. Starting now is when we start. Here we go. All right, we're giving away $1,000, $100 at a time. It's like a fire sale. Some of you have seen me do this in live webinars. It's absurd. It's like an auction. Like, give me 5, give me 10, like that. That's how it's going to go. It's just gonna rock. Luke is going to start laughing. He might break out in a Bieber song in a minute. We never know what's going to happen. When we close things down, people get excited. It's like fans after a concert. So we got to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't break out into song, because if he does, well,
I'll try not to.
It's epicness when he starts singing. Here we go. All right, first winner, cash prize, Pat Moore. Pat Moore, are you here? If you're here, put your PayPal address in the chat box. Pat Moore. Nobody else talks, just Pat Moore. Pat, if you're here, put your PayPal address in the chat box for Luke. All right? So Pat Moore, I'm going to write Pat's name down.
I've written it down too.
And hopefully Pat is here and puts PayPal address in chat box. So Pat Moore. All right, next winner. Okay, Pat is finding the PayPal address. Please have your PayPal address ready to rock so that we can blaze through. Next winner coming up is, looks like Gaynor G. So Gaynor G. Gaynor, if you could put your PayPal address in the chat box. Gaynor G. I don't know your last name because it just says G. So Gaynor.
Got it?
G. All right, you got that one. All right. So we're still waiting for Pat. All right, let's go to the next one. Next one is looks like Bernard Lopez. Bernard Lopez, are you here? There's Bernard. Bernard's typing a lot down here. Bernard, if you could put your email address, PayPal address in the chat box. All right. Hey, Luke, did you see Pat's?
Got Pat's, yep.
All right, we got Pat's. Now we're just waiting on Bernard Lopez to put the PayPal address in the chat box. All right, Bernard's here. I see Bernard. All right, here we go. Next winner. All right, next winner. Luke loves this. Next winner is Heidi Miller. Heidi Miller just won $100 on The Price is Right. I mean, on the webinar. So Heidi Miller. Heidi, could you please put your PayPal address in the chat box? All right. So Heidi won. So there's Bernard's. Did you get it, Luke?
Yep.
All right, you got Bernard's. We need Heidi.
Everyone is loving how much fun having doing this.
Yes, somebody said Heidi won last time. I don't even remember Heidi won. All right, here we go. The next winner is, just scrolling through, and it looks like Eric Orel. Eric Orel. O-R-E-L. So Eric Orel, are you here? All right, Eric Orel. If you're here, put your PayPal address in. If you look at Eric, dude, he was on fire. He literally said, boom, and it was there. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway through. All right, we still got cash prizes, okay? So they're coming. Here we are. The next winner, it's going to be Chuck Abrahamson. Chuck Abrahamson. Chuck, are you here? Chuck, for some reason, I feel like you're one of my students. I know I have read your name, called your name, something with your name, a name like that I remember, Abrahamson. So Chuck Abrahamson, look, man, ready with, look, you see that? I love that. The PayPal address just flying in the chat box. So Chuck has thrown his in. All right, here we go. We got some more coming in. All right, how about Michelle Tapoya? Michelle Tapoya. So Michelle, is that not the name of a football in the United States, like Michelle Tafoya? She does like football announcer. Yes, somebody says NFL announcer. I know this name. All right, there's Michelle's PayPal there. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we got 3 more to go. So Michelle is a famous.
We got Michael throwing their PayPal out as well.
Who?
Cheeky people.
Michael, you don't want to get disqualified. Now, I told you the rules beforehand.
And Jeff's throwing his out as well, unless you chose Jeff.
Oh, my gosh. You didn't need to hit enter. Okay, all right, I'll give you that. All right, here we go. Let's pick another winner. All right, next winner is Emmanuel Stone. Emmanuel Stone. All right, Emmanuel Stone. Can you put your PayPal address in the chat box? All right? Put your PayPal address in the chat box. All right, there it is. There's Emmanuel Stone. So we're at 8 now. We got to do 2 more. Here we go. All right, giving away 2 more cash prizes from me, and then Luke will be giving away some more. All right, how about, looks like, gosh, Luke, I'm getting old, man. You see the gray hair?
Yeah, that's good, bud.
All right, how about Hunter Willis? Hunter Willis. Hunter Willis, if you're here, put your PayPal address in the chat box. You just won $100 and The Price is Right. Okay, so Hunter Willis.
Got it.
Let's see. There goes Hunter's PayPal address. Yes, it's completely random. Everything is 100%. I'm just scrolling through here, so I mean it's. I'm just scrolling through. All right, so we got. If somebody said, "What's up? You guys are still giving away money?" Yeah, we're not even 2/3 of the way finished. All right, so the next person to give or that's going to win money is. Keeps landing on the same person. You can't win twice. It's not fair. All right, let's try again. Here we go. How about Fernand Cute? All right, so Fernand. Last name is K-U-E-T-E. K-U-E-T-E. All right, I think that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that is 10. It's Fernand. If you could put your PayPal address, there it is, in the chat box. All right, now, I want to ask you guys who would like to come to our mastermind. Here's the deal. When we pick a winner for this, it's a $7,500 value. Let me be totally and completely transparent because I don't like to BS people. You have to pay for your flight or your travel to get there. You've got to pay for your hotel room. You've got to pay for, I guess, whatever you do there. No, we do not, like, sweep you off your feet on a private plane and fly you to Florida. But what we do is allow you to come to our mastermind. And by the way, for $7,500, none of that was included either. You get the mastermind for the weekend in May. It's the 26th through the 28th. You'll have to get there, and then you'll also have to, of course, pay for your travel and your hotel and all that stuff. We'll send you all the information. So here's what I want from you. It really sucks for somebody to win and not show up. That's in Destin, Florida. So it's in Florida, the panhandle of Florida, kind of in the Gulf, right? So if you're not going to come and you can't make it, if you're around the world and you know you're not going to fly in and go to this mastermind, please take yourself out of the run for it, okay? Because we do want you guys to come. It is on a weekend. It's the 26th through the 28th of May. So what I want you to do is if you do want to attend, write, I want in the chat box. If you want to attend and you actually will come, let me rephrase that. Type I want in the chat box, okay? I want in. So just type that in. I want in the chat box. And then we're going to randomly select a winner, okay? Randomly select a winner as they keep coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. There's plenty of people that want to come to the mastermind, Luke. So I can't. Wait a second. Who else gives away $7,500 mastermind tickets on your webinars? Nobody. Who else gives away $100 cash? It's like just throwing out $100 bills, homie. Like nobody. You know, I need one of those cash cannons where you just shoot $100 bills. But it's PayPal, so it's not as cool. All right, so here we go. All right, I got lots of I want ins. Now, Luke, do you want to pick or do you want me to pick?
Let me pick so then it's not biased.
Yeah, not biased. 100% Luke's on it.
I've just got to close my eyes. I'm scrolling, and it's on Carlos Hernandez.
All right, Carlos Hernandez, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Carlos Hernandez. Let's ask Carlos. If you
should I have a runner-up?
Well, let me ask Carlos. Carlos, are you going to actually come? Just yes or no in the chat box for me real fast. Can you come? Will you come? Are you? Okay, Carlos says yes. Carlos, put your email address in this chat box for us. And we're going to note that, and I'll be reaching out to you for the mastermind information. So if you could put that in the chat box for me, just like so. Just drop your email address in there, and I'll shoot you an email. And then I am going to go have dinner while Luke gives away another $500. So this webinar is the webinar that never ends. All right, let's see. Writing down.
I'll make it really quick. I'll send you through those emails, Anthony, after this for PayPal whenever you want to do that. And then I'll also give away $500 now. But can we all thank Anthony for coming on today, sharing this amazing webinar with us. It has gone for quite some time. Anthony now spent almost 5 hours with us in the past week. So 3 hours today, another 2 hours last week. So a big thank you for him to come out here. It's not every day you can actually get onto a webinar with a guy who's done over $500 million in sales. He's on TV. He's everywhere. He has good jokes. He's on MTV with his latest Timberlake single coming out this week as well. So make sure you jump on there to support him on that. But again, we're going to give away $500 now. So Anthony, thank you for being here again, brother.
Yeah, thank you much. Hey, listen, guys, do me a favor, okay? If you love what we do and you love the training and you love Luke, I want you to every single day for the rest of this week, every single day, I want you to address Luke as Mr. Bieber, okay? And until he proposes to his girlfriend, all right, until we all see a proposal, all we call Luke is Mr. Bieber. Who's in with me? Just say yes if you're in with me. Mr. Bieber. All I want to see is Mr. Bieber in the chat box. Put it on Facebook. Make some memes about it. Put his head on Bieber and put it all over.
I'm just going to unkick. Look, I'm going to kick the $500 million man out of here, and we're going to give the license.
I'm out.
Oh, there you go. All right, guys. So now we are done with the celebrity of the world, Justin Timberlake. We're going to jump over and give away some more cash. Let me just go back onto our actual VIP group here. And then I'm going to actually, one second. My battery is had a mic. There we go. I'm going to get this up, and we're going to give away some more cash randomly here when my Chrome wants to have a mind of its own. But I hope you guys really enjoyed today's webinar. I had a good time. It has been a bit long, so I'm going to send out the replay afterwards. I'll cut it down so it's just the guts of it for you guys, and then we can go from there. Just give me a second while my Facebook has decided to have a mind of its own. And we'll go from there. So next week we're going to do a pure Instagram only training, value only, nothing to sell. Like I said earlier, I don't sell things very often. I'm more of a vendor than a seller. But if you guys need that, you need the strategy to connect to the tools together. And this is the final piece of that strategy. And again, I hope you really enjoyed that. And if you can't pick it up, just think about how you can funnel them from Instagram and create your own funnel, create your own opt-in page, create your own offer, and have a way you can then track it. I'm going to go through some of those ways as well. But again, like I said, it would be doing a disservice if I didn't show you the best way to do it straight up from the very get-go. So let me just jump into this group here. On the actual post that I sent, there'll be a live one with Dr. Evil. I'm going to go on there. It's great to see all the positive comments in here. I'm just going to scroll up and down because I'm going to get up. One second. I'm just going to get as many of these comments up. I'm going to scroll up and down randomly. Don't double comment, guys, because it's going to make it unfair. And if I see thousands of double comments, I'm going to skip it to the closest person who hasn't double commented, so it's fair. All right, cool. So everyone that's here now, let me scroll down. So 5 more lots of $100 we're giving away now. So this will take a couple more minutes. One second. Okay, I'm scrolling up and down. First person we've landed on is Beverly Verheaven. I think I said that wrong, but Beverly Verheaven, if you could send me your PayPal link in the chat box on GoToWebinar if you are here. Please send it through to me now, Beverly Verheaven, if you're here. Just want to check this out. If you're here, Beverly, let me know. I'll give you a couple more seconds to reply. And if you're not going, if it doesn't come up here, I'm going to move on to the next person. I'll go back in the draw. But Beverly, if you are here, let me know in the comments. So let's go to the next person and see if Beverly replies. One second. We are landing on Angelica Whetstone. I think I pronounced that wrong, but hopefully I didn't. Angelica, if you can actually send me your actual, Angelica, if you can send me in the actual GoToWebinar your PayPal email here. Let me know if you can send that to me. Send it to me either on Facebook or on here. Here on GoToWebinar would be better. So we're going to go to the next person now. And we have landed on Sue. Sue, you've now won $100 as well. And Sue, you're a local to me, I believe, after reading a comment earlier. So Sue, send me through your actual PayPal, if you can, on GoToWebinar. Angelica, if you have your actual PayPal email rather than paypal.com/Angelica, that'd be easier for me just to copy and paste it across, write a note for what it's for, or I can give it a go there as well. But Sue, if you can give me your actual email and GoToWebinar, thanks, Angelica. That'd be great. So $200 left to go. Now we're going to go to Ryan Coleman. Ryan, you get $100 as well. So Ryan, congratulations, my friend. I've seen you being very active in the group over the past couple of days, so it's hugely appreciated when you guys are very active. It makes me very happy. So Ryan, if you can go to webinar, send me through your PayPal email. That would be hugely appreciated. I think I've just seen Sue's comment come up here somewhere. Sue got that there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. One more to go, guys. We're going to do the final one here, which is going to go to Tony Chamberlain. Tony Chamberlain, that'd be great if you can pass me your actual PayPal email as well. And we're going to do one more as an actual, in case one of these people, there's one person who hasn't sent a PayPal email through yet, which was Ryan. Let me see if I can get that somewhere here. Ryan Coleman's got his here, so I'm going to put that here. We're going to do one more as well. Let's actually, screw it, let's just do one more giveaway, an extra $100 right now. Someone else. So we're going to go to whoever's live. So whoever goes right now, who last $100 right now. Let me know how you enjoyed the webinar. Beverly, if you send me a message on my Facebook, I'm going to send it to you now. But let me know how you enjoyed the webinar. One final comment. I'm going to pick someone at random here, and then we're going to go and from there, just to who's still on this webinar right now. Still got a couple of hundred people, and so this is awesome to have you guys here today. So I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to get in your final comments. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead. And we're going to Wendy Dayton. Wendy, I'm going to get your PayPal email. You can send it on GoToWebinar. That would be great. And again, if you didn't win today, don't worry. I give away money every single week. Today we gave away a lot more than we usually do, but I give away iPads. I give away heaps of different stuff. So thank you all so much for being here today. I appreciate all of your hard work and coming onto this time. It's been a lot longer than any other webinar we're going to be doing. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you did enjoy it. So Wendy, I'm just going to get your PayPal there. I'm going to inbox you on Facebook just to double check. Make sure you check your other folder, Wendy. And same as you, Beverly, I'm going to get you to actually respond there. So they're in your R folders there, guys. $1,600 given away live, a mastermind ticket worth $7,500, 2.5 hours of huge value training. If there are, and then you offered a done for you service, Anthony offered that done for you service there. If it isn't for you, don't worry. I'm going to show you other ways to get started, and eventually in the future, you might be able to pick it up then if you find it's for you. But don't worry, next week we're going purely into Instagram training itself. Now you understand the 3 steps. You understand the foundation. Step 1 being huge value content going out every single day. If you haven't gone and done that yet, make sure you watch webinar replay 1. I'll post it in the group right after this. Step 2, engagement. Go check out InstaEasy. It's my other tool that I recommend hugely for engagement. But we show you free ways in webinar 1 as well to do that as well. We're going to look into shout outs next week. We're also going to show you guys InstaFamous and welcome you guys into that for free. InstaFamous is my free influencer network software that I'm actually going to be launching as a paid product, but everyone who picked up Instamate gets that for free. I've been working on this for about 1.5 years. I was meant to launch it earlier in the year, but a few things came up that we weren't happy with, so we fixed it all up. We're almost ready to go with that for you guys, and everyone gets that for free, 0 cost whatsoever, and I'm always going to be doing this stuff for you. I'm all about free training. I'm all about free software if I can provide it for you guys. And if you appreciate that, let me know, because I do this for you guys, and that's what makes me excited. So again, free InstaFamous for you guys in the coming weeks. Next week, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, it'll just be me, pure value training, nothing to sell, focusing only on Instagram. So I'm looking forward to that with you guys, but play in your head now in the next couple of days, put the processes together. Are you posting high value content? Are you getting engagements on your posts? And do you have a monetization strategy at the end? If not, think about how you can put that together. Watch these webinar replays. Ask me any questions in the Facebook group. I'm here to help you guys. So I appreciate you all so much. I'm going to finish this now. Go get some food. I'm a bit hungry, and it's been a couple of hours since I've actually only woken up, so it's early here in the morning. But again, InstaEasy.com is just InstaEasy.com if anyone wants to know where to find InstaEasy. So in saying that, finishing this off here, I'll speak to you guys in the Facebook group. I'm going to be doing some Facebook Lives this week. I'm here for you with anything you need whatsoever. I appreciate all your time, and I'll get those prizes paid out very soon. And if you picked up Anthony's system today, I'll get you those bonuses added in very soon for InstaEasy as well. So in saying that, thanks guys. Have a really good day. Thanks guys.